everyone. What's going on? Jason, Anton, Robert. Greetings. Let me go just chatting. Okay, my camera's a little off. One moment. There we go. All good. Might lose your place on Monday. Whoa, I'm sorry to hear that, Jason. That is deeply unfortunate. One time in my life, my mother had to pay my rent. Luckily, it was only one, but I've definitely been there where you're stressed out because you don't know how to keep your place. Hopefully you'll be able to get that cleared up. Give me 1 second, you all. I actually was busy putting my daughter to sleep, so I'm not completely set up right now. Give me just 1 second. You say might, so is it like a money issue? You're gonna have to go talk to them and see if you can convince them to let you stay. Last time, because I had the last bit of information in the mail. Last time it took 2 weeks to come in. Oh, so you're afraid it'll get there too late? 1 second, loading up my save. In fact, here, will it let me? Yeah, it'll let me do this. Then go here. Bam. Deadline is the 30th. Okay, so yeah, it sounds like it's the time thing. Well, hopefully, if it's just a time thing, then hopefully they'll understand. But then again, unfortunately, a lot of times the people with the money and the power are the least understanding folks. So I understand the concern. Sorry, I'm still sick as a dog, so I'm trying to get some orange juice. And my wife has a strong preference for freshly squeezed orange juice. She's actually a bit of a snob when it comes to OJ. So I'm trying to shake it up because it's all clumped up and not quite right. Gloria, Jeremiah, what's going on? Good to see you all. Okay, awesome. Okay, so yeah, Jason, hopefully it won't be an issue. I'm damn tired, so we'll probably check out the stream sometime soon. No problem, Florian. No problem. I'm still sick as a dog and not feeling particularly well, but Nimnock is on my mind. I want to get this crap out of the way. Really didn't like the way we left the last stream. So, let's see. I'm wondering, is there any potions? Ooh. Oh, that's right. You can only drink potions in combat. You know, as much as, who else? You. As much as I like the fact that this works differently from Pathfinder, and you don't have to do a bunch of pre-buffing, you know, to be prepared. There are some times where I wish that I could just. Come on, dude! I already clicked it for you. What's the problem? There we go. There are some times where I wish I could just, you know, put on throw on a bunch of posters and some pre-buff stuff, and just be ready for the fight and what I'm trying to do. But it is what it is. All right. How was I doing this before? Yeah, I was talking to him. Farewell. Or was I just attacking him directly? Sure. That works too. All right. Do. think part of the problem as well is that I'm not allowing my cipher to ascend. Of course, is making think. Ooh, my God, he's getting hit up. He's getting thoroughly hit up. Actually, as soon as I say that, but he can't put it on himself. Yeah, here. All right, that was helpful, definitely. You attack him. Where are you? There we go. I feel like we let these guys just take pot shots at us for too long, and that was part of the issue of why I wasn't being able to win. Crap. Really did not want to lose my cipher. Really did not want to lose him. All right, fine. Whatever.
I hope nobody saw that.
There we go. Okay. And then I'm having Maya basically manually attack some of these people to clear them out while old girl and Eder tank over here. And there she goes, dropping some heavy rain. Awesome. Okay. Now, let's take out these people.
I don't think I can pull that off.
Yep. You. Let's get some healing going, sister. I don't see why not. Why didn't you do it? I'm so confused. Here, fine, we'll deal with that in a minute. Are you all attacking him? What is the problem? Why do I feel like... There we go, thank you. All right, now deal with him.
Can't get a clean hit.
Come on, you can get a clean hit against him. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now, good lord, this guy still is basically taking no damage. Okay, you're on the ground. Wow, and most of my spells are going too. What statuses? You've got immunity in mind, and you're aware right now. Is this mine? I can't remember. Here, we'll try it anyway. I need a debuff. What does this do? Potentially sickening. What is this? Well, that can knock back and stun targets. Any target they strike with a weapon or strikes them with a weapon is attacked with a bolt of lightning. Sure, why not? I'll take that. Oh, in fact, now that I think about it. See, that's the only thing I don't like about her when it comes to empower. There's no way to just empower one of her natural attacks, right? So... Or is that how that works?
Need something stronger.
You use the KU for a switch up every so often. Okay, that's not gonna work. Here. Do that. And then... Well, I guess this is the only thing you have worth empowering, right? So we'll do that.
That's not very helpful.
Whoa, he lost a massive amount of health. Hopefully you're gonna be alright. Okay, what's this? Neither one of these really help right now. That doesn't. Oh, wait. Frequently used ability. If not, we're good. Darren, what's going on, man? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, wait. No, she doesn't have it though. I was gonna say, doesn't she have the ability to revive? But not really. Man, this is gonna be rough. Okay.
No one noticed that, right?
I'm on it.
You were saying that dog won't hunt.
How may I help?
He needs the bolts one here. I guess it's the only good option you have right now. Fortunately. It seems like we blow all of our powers trying to take out his friend so that when we get to the point that we're dealing with him, there's nothing left. Yeah, for whatever reason. Oh my God, and now he just moved, so we had to go out of the buff area. I've been drinking honey, green tea, Dayquil, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's been rough. Well, the good thing is there's no possibility of my main character dying, so we won't have the same issue as last time. The question is, are we going to be able to handle this slow drip of his attacks? What is this? No, I don't need that. Fortunately, I think I just got to straight up let it run. Yeah, there's nothing else. There's nothing else I can do.
We're not done yet.
Whoa! Eder, stay up. What are you doing? Thank you.
Happy to oblige. Still got it.
Oh, that's right. Wait, can't you empower to get a spell slot back? I thought. Maybe not.
Need something stronger.
We just need. We do not need to last much longer. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Stop dancing around.
Reap this whirlwind.
Still haven't used this, bro? What are you doing here?
You were saying?
Yeah. Almost.
No one noticed that, right?
Actually, maybe I should hobble you since you keep moving around so much. Although it probably doesn't work when you teleport. Almost. Yeah, he's gonna go down. Even though this is brutal. It was only this brutal because I was determined to do it now. I didn't want to have to come back here. But if I had just gotten some additional levels and then came back, it probably would have been fine. Hey, what's going on, Tana? No, not really. Still coughing up a storm. Pose Archimere. Would you like to join me? Some money. There we go. All right. Got it done. Jeez. Okay. Always thought chamomile tea helped. Yeah, unfortunately, my usual remedies don't seem to be working. If I'm not better by Monday, I think I'm probably going to have to go to the doctor and find out what's going on. Because it's weird. It's not, doesn't feel like, oh, that looked interesting. What was that? Doesn't feel like my usual sickness because the only thing wrong with me is the cough and congestion. So usually there are other things, other problems, like I feel lethargic or, things like that, but it's none of that. I feel like my usual self, except I just have this cough and I'm just congested as all hell. So it's just odd, especially considering that it's been going on for like a week now. Someone has lovingly rubbed the statue with scented oils, which are still wet. So at first, honestly, I was a little afraid because I had similar issues when my heart problem. Oh, I don't have Phasma on. That's why I'm so slow. I had similar problems, and that might have helped the fight go faster too. But whatever, it is what it is. I had similar problems when my heart issues occurred because my blood pressure was skyrocketing, and my heart was filling my lungs up with fluid. And so my first thought was, oh, maybe that's like the same thing that's happening here, but it's not. It's not in my lungs like that. Like it's not blocking my breathing or anything. I can breathe with no problem. Plus I still don't have a cuff large enough to fit over my arm for me to test my blood pressure, but I've been taking all of my medication and I've been eating the way I'm supposed to, so it should be fine. Like it doesn't feel like the way it did when I was having those serious health problems. Mucinex. I had the exact same thing 2 months ago. Ooh, I haven't tried Mucinex yet. That's a good call out.
My son returns. The barrows spat him out.
Yes, they did. Tatak grins and slaps his son's shoulder.
Father.
Khalid winces and eases away. Happy to help. Maybe you're just dying. Oh, thanks, Moonlight. Thank you so much. Real real comfort over here. Yeah, I know, Tana. This isn't going to be long. I'm not like forcing myself to do it. It's just like the Nimnock stuff was on my mind, so I want to at least get through that. This is not going to be like a super long stream. Happy to help.
Whatever Anik says, you are welcome among the Junvik.
First, he tosses you a pouch of coins. Then he grunts and shrugs off his armor, passing it to you with pride. Ooh.
The plate was meant for Carly, but I see now he has no taste for it. He's a priest in training, my boy.
I appreciate you, Moonlight. He winks at Khalid, who shuffles awkwardly to the side. Awesome. And how's the girl feel?
You steal from Nemnock. You steal from the Junvik.
Yep, she's pissed. Oh, well. You'll be all right. How about the rest of you? How's your week been? I'm there just having some dinner, a couple drinks, and a few loaves of sourdough bread tonight. Nice. Make sure that dry cough is not an inflamed or collapsed lung. Well, that's discomforting. I certainly don't want that to be something I have to deal with. Jason, yep, I saw your message, and there's a couple other messages I had to get back to. I think we're good on mods for now, because there's not that many people, but we're probably gonna need more mods once I get a little bit larger. So you'll definitely be on that list as the first couple of ones that I add. Let's see. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was just a marker. Take care of yourself. Yep, thanks, Jeremiah. That's definitely the plan. I don't want any issues whatsoever. So, I hate going to the doctor, which is why I'm not in any sort of rush to do it, but, A flare arcs into the sky from the horizon before bursting into a reddish cloud that slowly breaks apart. Plague ship captain, Beardo says quietly. It looks like a Rauataian junk signaling for assistance. Your two crew members exchange nervous glances. Oh yeah, fantastic soundtrack here. I love how in this game people pay you in different currency like gold, jade, seashells. Yep, there's nothing for gameplay, but it gives a little flavor. Absolutely, the barter system. Beardo leans in close. Don't think I need to remind you what happened last time we interacted with a plague ship. Shooterpeck smirks. There's risk in anything, eh? Even without a spyglass, you can SP a few living crew moving above deck. Use spyglass. Oh, they all say the same thing. All right, pull up alongside. As your crew guide your ship next to the afflicted craft, the captain stumbles over. A spear of bright white bone obtrudes from the side of her neck. God, she rasps. You here to help? You look down and see that the joints of her wrists and ankles are wreathed with similar eruptions, the skin around her wounds red and weeping. Really? Do Nimnock and the Talking Sword talk to each other at all? Only one other deckhand gets to his feet. His throat is almost entirely enclosed by a necklace of bone spears pushing through his skin. We can trade if you can. We've a pair of enchanted gloves, supple and quick. He leans heavily against the mast. His breath comes shallow and fast through the strange bone growths. The captain frowns. Thank you, Uroko. I know what those mean to you. The mate dips his chin. An heirloom's not worth much to a corpse. Call forth the sickest sailor from your crew. We will bring them aboard, examine them, and provide suitable remedies. Red-handed gawks. Have you gone mad, Captain? It's bone frost. The scourge of sailors for the white that wins. It'll sink our ship for sure if we catch it. You heard me. I agree. We are heroes. Ooh, -15 morale. They really didn't like that. As the sailor shuffles from the plague ship to yours, your crew clears a broad path. Some make warnings. Oh, this is the same thing they said before. No, they're just annoyingly talking at random times. That's awesome. We can't thank you enough, the captain says. Without your help, who knows how long we would have been here. He offers you a small box. Take this, please. A token of my appreciation. Thank you. After a short period of examination, the sick sailor returns to his ship with enough remedies to treat the rest of their crew. Weary but hopeful, they wave goodbye as your ship continues on its way. All right. As your mainsail goes up and you head into open water, Nia lets out a raspy cough and looks around nervously. The rest of the crew grits their teeth and mutters curses. It appears the sickness has spread to your ship. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Damn. That was a significant hit, though. Let's see. So he's completely rested. So do any of these, it looks like none of them actually are injured, though. You're all good. Okay. Cool. Now, this is a product from Pillars Returning 1, I think. What do you mean? Ooh, well, whoever you are, we cannot deal with you yet, so I'll come back later. Fire Mountain, I dealt with you already. Who are you? And, whoa. I don't think that was even who I was going for, but I'll board you too. Why not? Oh, more of the fire giants. Oh, nice. One of you keeps asking, have I faced the fire giants yet? But I don't think he's here right now, unfortunately. He keeps missing it. Oh, you know what? I should take a rest. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we'll deal with him. One of the bounties, I'm sure. I'm here. I'll share coins with y'all. Get some morale back up. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's all we needed to bring us back together. A good rowdy fight. And we're all on the same page again. Well, well, well. Quick save completed. And Storm and you. One of fire. Whoa. Come on. Oh, yeah, you came to me. Nice. Boom. Round 2 with the fire giants. Okay.
Right between the eyes.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you some help, Eder. Why isn't Maya doing anything? No. Guaranteed at this point. Not sure how to do it against the mega bosses, but should be entertaining. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I tried one briefly and I got absolutely demoralized. It was not close at all. But we'll see. We will somehow, some way work it out. What is this? Whatever it is, we can actually do it, so hey. And can we rest from here? No, we can't. Feels like it's been a while since I did a full save. Guess we'll see what in Rogue Trader. Did I miss something? My personal companions are always the characters that I feel are the most loyal. Eder, Alav, Takahu, and the other companions.
Hey, watch out.
You feel like Takahu is one of the most loyal? Why? They're really trying to thoroughly burn us up. I don't appreciate that. Never beat the spider. Ooh, that's right. There is some sort of giant spider hanging around somewhere, right? Looking forward to that. Why did you run up when you were at such low health? Whoa. That was unfortunate. All right.
Hey.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'll handle that.
I was about to say. He's not a bounty?
Don't see why not.
Nah, we don't want to use that every single time. We'll go back to using something regular now. Spider is always the first mega I go per run. Well, you have some damage, you have some crowd control, but some healing and defense or revival would help. Well, the healing and revival, that's what Shodi is supposed to do. But it's a good team test. Okay. When we're ready to do megas, I will go for the spider first. Man, how many of these ships do I still have to do? And who's supposed to give me the bounties for them? Or maybe these are all the bounties that I haven't been able to turn in yet, I guess. Sure.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Don't worry, we'll help you out, Eder. Why isn't my boy doing anything? What happened?
I'm afraid.
Any time now. Why do they keep getting stuck together, it seems? Yeah, this has happened repeatedly where they're both stuck in the back. And now he finally moves. So weird. The guy is loyal because he's Sith, but seriously, he isn't tied to any other factions, even though he is a Wama. So he doesn't. I thought he gets really upset if you side against the Wana. Take off. The high end scale of fire giants is exactly the same as a Space Marine for an isometric RPG game. If they show up in Rogue Trader. Oh, interesting. Tython, what's going on? How are you? Even though he is a Wana. Interesting. Did not realize that. Automatically assumed. Oh, so you're supposed to keep going? You want to come around? Interesting. Whoa. There's plenty of ocean to sail and many lands to explore, but what lies ahead of you dwarfs them all. Should you choose to sail on, you suspect there will be no return, not to the Deadfire you have come to know. Go back. Uh-huh. Okay, so this upper area right here, I guess, is supposed to be, Okaizo. Flooded cave. Is this what I was looking at? Right. Okay. No problem. Decay will go away if you try to assassinate Onukaza. Okay. Sickness wrecks your crew. The illness starts slow. A cough here that shakes there, but then it hits the crew hard and fast, washing across the deck like a rogue wave. Yep. Work. Ooh, -20. Work slows to a standstill as your crew shuffles stiffly about the decks. Spears of bone butt at their wrists and ankles. When the spears erupt through their skin, they leave red, weeping wounds in their wake. Groans of agony find you from every corner of the ship. Beardo finds you in your cabin. Through the open window, you can make out the sound of one of your sailors retching violently. If this keeps up, Captain, your crew will be in no state to sail. They hardly are as it is. Find the ship's surgeon. Care to tell me why everyone on my boat is sick, Tyler? Tyler answers gravely. The bone frost from that plague ship. It'll claim lives if we don't treat it. Break out the medicinal stores. Everyone gets what they need until this clears up. Tyler returns from the hold with a small chest containing dark black soil. Holistic warms, the hand grunts. They eat away the sickness causing the bone spears. It's neither pretty nor pleasant, but it'll save a life. Each member of the crew goes to Tyler in turn to have their disease marrow entomologically excised. Good Lord, that sounds terrible. With the correct remedies applied, the crew quickly recovers. Soon they're on deck, belting shanties toward the horizon. You sail on. Did I just get negative morale because of water? What happened? Oh, okay. No, we should be fine. Cool. Briny Grotto. Not ready for that, apparently. You did this. They'll be fine. Actually, wait. Why avoid it just for that? I just realized. If we're just going in and doing one fight, then you know what? Yeah. What is? Oh, wait. But is this one fight? What is this? Why won't it let me press it and get in? Thank you. I did romance him when he go away. What? What do you mean? The heck is this? Sigil Master. The Arcane. Oh, is this one of those major fights? Oh, snap. It is. And I'm not ready. We'll come back. All right. Yep, I picked that up. Mega Boss. Is that the most powerful of them? Or are they all considered to be kind of the same level? Ruined Tower. I don't think I've been here. There we go. I romanced Takeo because Undra told me not to. I romanced mine when I did a destroying the Round Tide playthrough, and she also leave my party. Yeah, there's a speech dialogue you could try to pass in order to get her to stay, but it's not easy. Mm-hmm. Whoa, what was that? Captain, a moment. You hear the voice of Beodol, raised in question, then an insistent knock at your cabin door. Beodol pokes their head into your quarters and frowns. We found a man drifting on a piece of flotsam. The deckhands try to talk to him, but he's speaking in a tongue none of us have ever heard before. There are like 5 different ways to deal with the slavery fight. Yep, I always choose the one where we wipe them all out. They're not all the same level. Somewhat depends on your team and damage defense output. Suffice to say, he's not a joke. Yeah. You can name islands if you clear all the quests on them. Said he, I meant she. I got you. I understood what you meant. It's one of the mysteries of this game. On that part of the map, there's a whole dude floating on the sea. He's a party member. Yep, looks like I just found him. Bring him aboard. I'll meet him on the deck. Beodol nods, acknowledging your order, and hurries out the door. You gather your equipment and head out onto the main deck. You find a young man waiting for you on deck. He wears heavy clothing of a kind you've never seen, the colors of his tabard bold and bright. He stands, but barely. Sodden, sun-scorched, and battered, he can barely keep his feet. He stumbles forward a bit, then rights himself. He looks at you warily, bleary-eyed, exhaustion heavy on his shoulders. Are you all right? He coughs out the last word, then buckles over and vomits a tremendous amount of seawater onto the deck.
I hope he coughed up whatever it was that made him talk like that.
He knits his eyebrows. His words are unfamiliar to you. They sound low and hard-edged, but his tone is soft with confusion. In Gwithin. He presses his palms to his eyes and takes a deep, shaking breath. His shoulders slump. Insight. Point to yourself and slowly say your name. His eyes light up with the first expression of happiness you've seen from him. As he pronounces his name for you, he taps the center of his forehead. I got it. Your name's Reka. He pumps his fist a bit, pleased to have finally managed to communicate with you. Relief brings a bright blush to his pale cheeks. He turns away then, casting his gaze over the rough sea. What he's thinking is unclear, but you can guess by the vein pulsing hard in his neck and the tight fist at his sides that he seems to be coming to a decision. Feel his Ash Williams playthrough has never been done. Overly macho man with a splash of elvish is warranted. As soon as the words leave his mouth, he grimaces, knowing that you can't understand them. He repeats his last sentence, this time gesturing to the length of your ship, to you, to your crew, and lastly to himself. It seems he wishes to travel with you. Welcome aboard, Rike. Though he doesn't understand your words, he grasps well enough your meaning. Rike gives you a small smile and quick nod of his head in acknowledgement. Or perhaps in thanks. Ooh, let's go with Brute. I'll keep my team the same. But I will go downstairs and speak to him.
Indeed.
Except it won't allow me to go downstairs. So what, I gotta go up first? How do I, hold on, first. My favorite quote from Ash Williams is one she never actually uses in the game. Like before the game came out, there was a website where you could click on all the different party members and hear them say a couple of lines so that you could get an idea what their voices were like. I don't remember what her exact line was, but she says something along the lines of blasting bad guys with my boomstick. And she was so passionate and excited with the way that she said it. I was like, this chick has got to be on my squad. And then she never actually says the line. I'm like, what? What's up with that? Wait a minute. Oh. Do I have to let him be in my party in order to do it? I know that I've got the tablet for him that helps him understand some of the language. Oh, but maybe maybe I have to bring him aboard somewhere and then let him use it. Abandonment, what's going on? How are you? Oh, I was talking about Ashley Williams from Mass Effect. I wasn't even thinking about Ash Williams. My bad. Carry on. Oh, I entered a new spot. Oh, you're just a regular captain. Ooh, what's this? Flame Walker, I know for a fact you are a bounty. It is Ash from Mass Effect. Okay, cool. Yeah. Monster Hunter Rise. What game is that? Oh, this is the guy, right? Right. Okay. Is my formation still right? Nope. I'm glad I checked this. I think it's kind of weird that they just automatically let me get the drop on these people, but okay. I'll take it.
Look there.
Certainly not complaining. Hey, I don't know when I leveled up, but apparently I did. Works for me. And there we go. I think somebody else got a level 2. Boom. Boom. No. Boom.
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
What is going on? Handle business. Thank you.
Lost the light.
Excellent.
Real quiet now.
There we go.
Of course.
And we're good. And only a couple of people still need a level up. Awesome. I'm pretty sure I already bought the tablet, Tana. When he learns to speak. But what triggers him learning to speak? Ooh, Monster Hunter is a game where you can hunt monsters with oversized weapons or guns if you're smart. Made out of other monsters. That already sounds like a great time. There's a movie of it with Mila Djokovic. Oh, does that mean it was relatively cheap and crappy? She seems to be in all the bit stuff. Mind you, she does a great job of it. Very entertaining to watch. Just give him time. Okay, so I just got to wait it out. Oh. Okay, y'all are just chilling out, huh?
Trouble up ahead.
Corno.
Hey, that wasn't that bad.
There we go. Let him be for a few in-game days. He'll learn to speak in time. Okay.
I shall be discreet.
Works for me. I can do that. Rob, what's going on? How are you? This island? Nope. All right. Ooh. Raid off. No need to rush the inevitable. We'll get to you in due time. I assume you hang out in this area. Looks like my morale is still good. Okay, actually, now it makes sense to go deal with you. Oh, and the observatory is over here too. Did I go to the collapse? Okay, yeah, I did go to the collapsed coal mine. I have not been there though. Here we go. Rob, I am most definitely not feeling better. Hey, still feeling the same. Unfortunately. So, I'm going to let this weekend pass, and then if I'm still not feeling better by Monday, I might have to go ahead, bite the bullet, and go to the doctor. There we go. I don't have a problem with her, but the movies she's in are all directed by her husband, and they're all crap. Yep. Is that what it is? She's married to a director, and he just directs crap movies? They won't let him do anything else? That at least explains it a little bit more. Hot wife, multi-million-dollar movie franchise. Jackpot. Exactly. Hey, there are certainly worse situations to find yourself in. And I really understood why people are so to go to their doctor. It seems weird to me. Have you ever had to be laid up in a hospital before? Because let me tell you, if you're ever in a situation where it's an emergency, you have to go to the hospital and they don't have any beds, so you spend a week sleeping on a gurney with no room, no privacy. You just out in the area with a whole bunch of other people. It'll make you hate going to the hospital. Trust me. And out drinking water lowers your cruising around. Have you ever taken a crisp sip of water when your parts are the hot side? Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Like, I don't care how much you love. Oh, that's why I was losing morale. I don't care how much you love beer. It doesn't mean that you just absolutely hate water. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much you personally might want to drink something more fun, technically, your body loves water. And if you're really, really thirsty, your body appreciates when you give it water. Damn, I am running low on everything else. I might actually have to start buying food and water from some of those vendors. All right.
Still is a pond.
I mean, that too. There's also the financial aspect of it.
Indeed.
I just got a letter 2 weeks ago. We're in a library. You can't find the right book. Look harder at the words, not just the pictures.
Wait, look there.
I just got a letter a couple of weeks ago informing me that I owe like $2,000 or $3,000 from that emergency visit back in June, and I never got any sort of communications telling me that I owed money, but I received that now. It's shit like that that people don't want to deal with. You know, and luckily I'm blessed. I got a job, I got insurance, so you know, when stuff like that comes up, I'm not completely on my own. But for people who really they don't have a cent to spare, being put in a position where you got to deal with a bunch of medical bills and medical issues, yeah, it's a problem.
That's it.
Is yeah. When I went to the ICU, I was next to this crazy man who was screaming night and day. So was I actually. There was a oh snap! This is not cool. Oh, how are we doing this here? Start with you, I guess. And then whatever you are. What is going on? Oh, spiritual ally? Yeah, we'll do this instead.
Say your prayers.
Here we go. There we go. I'm like, I do this enough times. Sooner or later, it's gonna work. There we go. And you. Here we go. You. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. You need detonation. Is this the problem? The best is not distracting when he's married to Mila. You mean the Fifth Element and the Messenger. Oh yeah, I remember seeing the Fifth Element. That was actually a pretty good movie. All right, dealt with you. Dealt with you.
Of course.
Dealt with you. Dealt with you. Was there anything else over here?
I'll see what I can find.
Yep, there was.
I'll handle it.
This enchanted diorama shows a different island than the one you landed on. A minuscule figure paces atop the stone tower. What is this? Trash. What is this? An inscription in the grimoire reads, Kalikoff's petrifying ink. Kalikoff. Yep.
What's this? I'll
There we go. Got that stuff. Ooh. Almost passed by all of you. All you up.
handle it.
Books. I never read books in this game. Do you all? Like in Dragon Age Origins, I read damn near all the books I came across. But in Pillars, like I read a couple of the books, and for whatever reason, I just wasn't all that impressed. And so I never read any of the other ones. Nothing. A tiny plaque reads, Horizon shipwrecked under the command of Captain Rakua on her final voyage for Lost Kaizo. Wow. A wizard transmuter character that I play like the Hulk, only fight as an ogre. Really do hate being sick.
Something I can do?
Not pleasant. Not pleasant at all.
Yeah, right away.
I got multiple people lined up to interview for my podcast. So I've got I know who the first 2-3 episodes gonna be, but I can't do any of it because I'm so sick that I can't go an hour. I know there's no way I'm gonna be able to go an hour talking without coughing up a storm.
That was about as useful
So-
as a bump on a pickle.
It's not even worth trying. Dude, I've read every single book in Skyrim. Any other game gets a cursory reading at best. Was it worth it? Is the books in Skyrim, are they pretty entertaining to read? Ori. Fifth Element, good movie. I hated Chris Tucker scenes. I love Friday's Chris Tucker scenes and that, but hated his role in Fifth Element. Why? I only vaguely remember him. So I don't remember if I enjoyed that version of him. Whereas I know I loved Friday and Rush Hour. And what was that? Money Talks? That too.
I could spend days studying this. I don't suppose that's
Whoa.
the plan.
I don't think I ever read any books in isometric RPG. I opened them because it might get my character knowledge to do quests. Nah, the books of Dragon Age were awesome. So they weren't even all that great, Abandonment. A skeletal. I really should have organized myself better before I did this, but whatever. A skeletal figure clutches a scroll in both of his gnarled hands. His skin crinkles like old parchment, and with every movement, pulls to the point of nearly tearing. He glances up, his eyes burning and severe in their intensity.
No, I watched you die, crushed under that castle. Your monument to hubris.
What little remains of his lips pulls back to reveal long, gumless teeth and a perpetual grimace.
Hey, it's our little skull. Oh, we thought we lost you. You've grown so
Yeah.
much.
Ha ha!
Whole body now.
Silence. I've suffered several lifetimes worth of your inane babble already.
Kassaw bares his teeth at her.
Again you interrupt my plans, and again I am forced to compensate.
He closes his fist around the scroll and shoves it away. There's a skull-shaped absence in my pack that not just any lich can fill.
My days of bouncing in your shadow or being jostled amongst spears and daggers are over. This is the end of our sordid companionship.
Let's not fight. We just want our little skull back. The rest you can keep.
You will keep your hands away from me, cur. Whatever beginner's luck won you the day at Cragholt has expired. Fate brought us here to correct its error.
Yeah, Tana, in Pillars of Eternity 1, you faced him, and if you defeated him, I think you got his head as a pet, and it would basically bounce and follow you around and gave you specific stat buffs.
One such offense was inexcusable. Your very presence, an abomination.
His spell book was also fantastic because it gave you a couple of unique spells that you could only get if you defeated him. Facing him in the first game was actually, I think, my hardest fight in that game.
Rather cocky for a man with no skin.
Too loud and obnoxious. Not funny. Friday was real people, real stories. Hey, Chris Tucker in Fifth Element is not super green. Interesting.
Then I'll borrow some of yours. Describe a spell that shrinks ears.
Ooh. He grimaces at Aleph. Speaking of abominations, didn't I kill you?
Few things delight me more than slamming the prophet door on the usher's hand.
His rictus grin splits wider still.
If the circle sent you to interrupt my research, I'll fashion a scarecrow of your remains to deter their next hapless victim.
The torn bannermen laid siege to Cragholt before. Why are they working for you now?
I'm sure that pig-headed Commander Bailerin is having a chuckle over the irony from whichever spoke of the great wheel he calls home. The bannermen are loyal to a full purse, and my investments have paid off over several lifetimes.
He folds his bony arms and scowls at you. How did you end up in the Deadfire?
I had planned on taking vengeance by leveling your castle. But then sea-striding Ardra buffoons stole the opportunity out from under me.
Friday's a story you can tell your kids. Fifth Element is a movie you take your family to.
From there, it was the trivial work of dragging myself across the Deerwood toward a dock. One mouthful of soil at a time.
Holy smokes. He rubs his jaw and winces.
Then I arrived in the Deadfire as any simpleton would, by boat.
What's your interest in this observatory?
That arcane upstart Becana might not have been as unhinged as we once assumed. The Circle discounted her theories about a deep well of power in the Deadfire. All that changed when I felt its pulse.
He closed his fingers as if to capture something ephemeral from the air.
Your presence tells me that the Circle has felt it too.
Oh, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit the like button, please. Really helps it out. I got to do a better job of reminding people to do that. Insight. You wouldn't be here if you found what you were seeking.
How astute. Now, if you're finished dissecting my academic setbacks, I am a rather busy lick.
Grimacing, Consulate raises bony fingers and mutters an incantation under his breath. Oh, it's like that, huh? Okie dokie. What is this? 20% chance to reflect against punishment, condemnation, attack. Oh, okay, cool. Ooh. Yeah, you're not gonna make it. Oops. Ooh, that didn't work either. Not good. Here. Well, that was too late. Oh, well. Uh-oh. And there we go. No. Everybody focus here, one at a time. How did he heal? Oh, I should have dealt with you. You're a damn priest. All right, finally. Console hot. You do that. You do that. You. Crowns of the Faithful. You already did that. We're good, right? Let's go. Okay, and first of all, let's try this. There we go. That actually worked. And now it'll be okay. Are you serious? Stop it. How? I didn't even have any injuries. And he had just stood up. How? Your voice is Dave Finray, Clementine. Man, we're definitely going to play Walking Dead on the channel. Banner Saga is definitely one of the most unique role-playing games you can ever play. I would definitely highly recommend it.
Watcher, ask them if they got a model depicting hell.
I'm listening. You were saying.
All right.
Again, you interrupt my plans. might you what? Then I'll borrow some of you. If the circle sent you all them, but they are fools. I'm the banner men. I have from then I arrived in the Deadfire. That was your present. How was?
Okay. Let's see if this causes them to all come to the same place. Oops. Mm-hmm. Surely. You. Actually here. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, let's get a rake going on all these people. We're almost there. We just need a nut. There we go. You know what, actually? Oh, does this only work for one? Here. Fine. That. Then this. Make it nice and defensive. And then enter. Oh, that's a signal of atrophy. There we go. All right, let's see if we can do this properly this time. She's about to drop that on them. That's fine as well. Sure, let's go.
That's not very helpful.
Telltale Games, I don't miss their absence. How could you not miss them? Because surely other games could be better with their stories. What do you dislike about Telltale Games? Nearly destroyed. Are y'all gonna continue attacking it or what? Thank you. Come on now. Good Lord. Grand's party-wide effect. All right. Let's go ahead and where are the oh, here we go. This is the list of pets, right? Where's his skull? Where is his skull? I thought that's where the pets were listed. Oh, no, here we go. Visage of Consulate. Oh, you can summon a ghostly visage of him. Interesting. I assume he also casts spells. We'll put that in there. And then Edric has them as well. Let's pick up Nimnock. There we go. And her children. Get him as a pet. You must. I got you, Cube. No problem. No problem. Oops. Leave. Not yet. Oh, that's right. There's a damn puzzle associated with this, right? All the choices lead to the same ending. They're all linear games. Got you. That's true. There's been some of them they give like the illusion of choice, but there wasn't really a choice. You have to wait until dark to see the stars with the telescope here. Leave. Wait. Whoops. It doesn't have the regular wait option, apparently. Okay. Oh, here we go. Wait. Whoops. Didn't I? Oh, yeah. Wait. Here we go. You got to press. No problem. Thank you.
Nemnock better captain.
Hey.
Does
Insufferable.
one possess the time to collect this many fish?
Oh, this is already awesome. Look through the telescope. An ocean of stars stretches out before you. The night sky is no stranger, but you seldom see it with such intimacy. A dizzy spell overtakes you. The stars blur out their normal positions. When your focus returns, each of the celestial bodies cracks open, one by one, and light bleeding together. Rob, thank you for the gifted membership subscription. Ha ha ha! How ironic is it that it went to my wife? Dear, you should have already been a member. What's wrong with you? That's awesome. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate you, man. Reminds you of tyranny? What reminds you of tyranny, Jeremiah? The stars converge to form a series of winking eyes. Greetings, pal. Ooh, the words spell themselves out in the stars. Beneath the winking eyes, the crescent moon slowly widens and rotates into a grin. Well, while you're looking around, try not to think too hard about what's up here. Some secrets are worth keeping. The largest of the eyes winks. You blink, and the night sky reasserts its normal configuration.
You look like you could use some fresh air.
Olive blinks at you in concern. Leave. Okay. The control mechanism of this orrery is tarnished, though recently oiled. Some of the levers show signs of meddling. A plaque to the side bears the mark of a hand swiping to brush away dust. Oh, the scenery. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Read the plaque. Bakarna, if you're reading this, you've forgotten again. You blasted your mind to bits trying to describe Bakarna's clarity of thought. I'm sorry. Rob, thank you for the $10, man. I appreciate you. Somebody towards the hell. Thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate it. Looking forward to being well again. It is irritating as hell being congested all the time. Never doubt yourself. Your years of research were well spent, even if no one called you Archmage at the end of them, even if they laughed. I know you remember the legend of your favorite Wana constellation, the Huntress. When you need a little confidence, set the coordinates of the Huntress and the 3 stages of her tail into this orrery. You could do more with half a brain than most competent wizards, so get back to work. Love, Bakarna.
If I don't survive our adventures, promise me you'll burn all my books.
He's blushing. When you're at the top of the world and have to make decisions. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We're definitely kicking some people off the top. But you're right, it does look similar. Examine the controls more closely. The levers adjust a series of numbered dials which correspond to the altitude and azimuth of celestial bodies. 4 sets of coordinates can be entered at once, which will spin the inner mechanisms of the globe in a precise combination of turns. Leave. Look through the telescope. Really? Okay, fine. I would think you would need to use the telescope to... Or is this not a puzzle and I just think it's a puzzle? Manipulate the controls. You pull on levers and enter random numbers into the coordinates. When nothing happens, gears spin in the machine and resets the numbers to 0. Whatever the mechanism is meant to do, it will only work with the right set of coordinates. Leave. Is this something I picked up and I just don't realize it? This is quest items, right? Organize it by time. The Panther. This volume records the text of a Wana constellation legend. One passage has been underlined. Reaching for a quiver and finding it empty, the Huntress cast her bow to the ground and resolved to fight the Panther barehanded. Okay. Interesting. Maya still doesn't have a level up. Does this mean we can use the telescope properly now? Look for the constellation of the Panther. You spot the Panther near a crescent of stars meant to represent a fallen bow. You take down the constellation's coordinates. Excellent. All right. Let's leave this one more time. Reach for a quiver, found it empty, cast our bow to the ground, and resolve to fight. Okay, fine. Why there is no isometric Vampire the Masquerade RPG directed by Josh Shore with Obsidian Entertainment? People keep saying harebrained schemes, the ones behind Dragonfall are the next developers who are supposed to be doing a Vampire the Masquerade game. So on the one hand, that's exciting because I definitely think they know how to make a very entertaining RPG. On the other hand, I'm not so excited because I feel like from a technology and a graphic standpoint, maybe a Vampires game done by them wouldn't be up to par. So I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Darth, what's going on, man? I can't complain other than still being sick as a dog. How are you? Enter the coordinates for the Huntress Legend constellations. You enter the coordinates you've collected so far. Nothing happens. 3 more coordinates are still required. Leave. I've organized this in the order of... I organized this by time acquired. I had to have gotten this here, so whatever, fine. It is what it is. So wait. I got that and the Huntress. Okay, so wait. So I have to figure out the order. Leave from my boat in time to see a splintered path as if behind. Set out from my village. She paused on the hill to survey the path ahead. So the first one is the Huntress. And go. Whisper of what lay ahead. How am I supposed to know? Huh. Yeah, Darth, it has been every day. We're out doing good here. Hope Slandered game is better soon. Yeah, me too. They keep making cheap Vampire the Masquerade games. I agree. Battletech is a great game that was made by them. But, so I haven't played Battletech. Was Battletech from a graphic standpoint, like from the look and the technology of it, was it considered advanced? Or was it more so good story, good party members, stuff like that? Look for that constellation. Look for that constellation. Look for that constellation. Leave. Okay. And hey, Maya is ready for a level up. Lovely. All right. Examine the controls more into the constant coordinates. As the last number set into place, you hear the sound of dormant gears beginning to turn. A low vibration builds under your feet. Okay, so I guess I didn't have to figure anything out. Black Pants Legion? Nope, never heard of it. A passionate, independent YouTube provider who loves their content. Nope, never heard of them. Retrieve Berkana's notes from, oh, whoops. A whale of a wand. Ooh. Return to Arkhamir. All right. Well, isn't that nice? And actually, we're going to go ahead and rest.
The elf holds his grimoire like a clumsy initiate.
The elf holds the grimoire like a clumsy initiative. Initiate. That's awesome. Mech Warrior 5 mercenaries look pretty good, especially on next gen. Battletech, they want you to cross over with.
This time, I will secure a body that lasts.
Man, they do talk a lot. I wonder how much dialogue he actually has in this game. I want you to cross over with text talk. Is Pillars of Eternity too cheap to make? It's crowdfunded, isn't it? Yeah, it was crowdfunded. And it costs millions of dollars to make. So no, not cheap. Not cheap at all. See, and so that's That's what I'm saying. I feel like they do a great job with the stuff, like they do a great job of writing, but I feel like some of the other aspects of it that might cost more money, I'm not so sure. Hey, Sayuka, isn't this also where? Yeah, let's save here. We all way. Way away. Isn't this where we're supposed to take him? I could be wrong, but I think it is.
I'm not so sure I believe you. What am I thinking right now? No, wait. Now.
It don't work that way, lass. I pick up on feelings. See fragments of memories sometimes. Impressions. And mostly when folks are upset or a bit of nerve, unless I'm trying to intrude. And I generally try not to intrude.
He winks. You intruded on me the moment we met.
That were an accident. If anything, you be the one that were intruding on me.
Wow.
Oh, well, you could take a gander if you wanted. I mean, not all the time. Just this once.
Why not crowdfund a Vampire the Masquerade game? I mean, I think that would go well if they could advertise it in a way that gave people confidence that this game was actually going to be good, which would mean you would have to have a developer with some chops. Like, I play Shadowfall. I know that harebrained schemes can make a great game. I would have confidence in them. But, like, as far as trying to crowdfund something that would generate millions of dollars, I don't know if they have enough pull to really do that. So, Obsidian already had multiple games on their resume to show what they were capable of when they crowdfunded that first Pillars of Eternity game. And they had just finished running the crowdfund for another successful game. So it's like they were set up to win. You got to be set up to win on some level to really take advantage of that.
As you wish, lass.
Seraphim looks up at Shodi with an uncommonly serious impression. His eyes seem to drill into her. Then suddenly he jerks his head away and blinks like his eyes are burning.
So which is it? Light or dark? What do you see?
Small part of YouTube channel that cares more about charity than money. Huh. Is it, small part of you. Interesting. So you said it's called, hold on. Black Pants Legion, you said? I will check them out. Kit, what's going on? I do a G rejoice. It's always good to see you. Yeah, I haven't played Hong Kong yet, so maybe I'll feel stronger about them handling Vampire the Masquerade when I play that as well. We'll see. The indie community is big, but whenever they are making a movie, it always looks cheap, even a new one. Yep, absolutely.
Neither, lass. Bounced off you like a bullet off an ironclad.
Shorty shrugs and walks away. Seraphim watches, hand rubbing the back of his head. Anything I should know about?
Mayhaps. Let me be ruminating on it for a tick, Captain.
He sighs and turns away. It's ironic you bring that up because I've been thinking about doing a charity stream at some point this year. I'm just not sure what would be involved in it, so maybe watching their content would help me understand.
There he be. There be Romaro. Sure as my arse be blue.
Seraphim runs to meet an old white-robed man.
I wish you'd not come, my lad. Pleased though I be to see you. Even Aldi's anarchists spare no mercy for mutineers.
Seraphim breaks away and peers up at Romaro. Hong Kong is great. It's my favorite of the Shadowrun games, even if the Dragonfall companions are possibly better. Interesting, really. So, I might not have played the best one of the series. Nice, I'm looking forward to it. I should be able to finish the first one sometime this weekend.
Aye, but you, a traitor? The very thought of it be ludicrous.
He spreads his open palms wide to either side.
Return with us. I'll be protecting you, and we'll be seeing to your fair judging.
With a slow shake of his head, Romaro swallows.
I can't, Blue. Much as I loathe to leave. I'm dead to these waters, and they to me.
Seraphim gapes and sputters before finding his response.
Break my biscuits and call me Swabby. You've gone addled in your dotage, ain't you?
Thornton looks to you, lower lip twitching.
Captain, unsheathe that silver tongue of yours, and talk some damn sense into this old sort.
Why did you leave Fort Deadlight? You must have been safe there.
I couldn't bear to remain, sheltered or no. It's a hopeless feeling, bearing witness to the slow decline of something I once held such pride in.
Black Plas Legions always has his streamers play his games. What does that mean?
There still be pride to be had. Honor, too. Things be changing sure as shit, but you can't thread them narrows if you ain't even at the wheel.
I hope I'm wrong, if only for your sake. I don't think the Principe can survive as is, and I can't watch something I devoted my life to sink into ruin.
Why would you leave the Principe?
The Principe have changed, and not for the better. Once, we aligned behind a common purpose. Now, we fractured into two extremes, each wallowing in its own corruption.
You're fleeing your problems.
Ach, these gloomy eyes have seen too much. Nepotism and cronyism run rampant, rotting the Principe from inside out. Power consolidates behind the least deserving. The Consuelo's leadership founders, and with it, my faith.
Belay that plan of you, old sea dog. You're no good as any. There ain't no faith on these waters, save that you be finding for yourself.
He flashes a crooked smirk and strikes a closed fist against his chest.
Betwixt your brains and my swagger, we'll be right in the good ship Principe San Petrina forthwith. And be shot of these ship squiffy doldrums.
Romaro's frown deepens as he looks away from Seraphim and towards the sea.
A fine dream. I pray to Ondra that you achieve it. For me, though, the current flows but one way. A return to the Principe would mean my death.
Tex is picky and a little nuts, so patience and understanding. Interesting. All right, I'm going to have to check out their content. Is it true what you're accused of?
I've not heard every charge against me, but that of mutiny, of that charge, I bear guilt.
Seraphim's ears droop. He reaches for Romaro, but stops short, letting his hands fall.
Why? The sorcerer were our omen kin. We're our cock-swelling pride. And you bartered it to an half-drowned old elf for a pint-bilged fucking clipper.
Staring intently on the ground at Romaro's feet, Seraphim shakes, his fists balled at his sides.
14 years I spent swabbing them decks. Longer yet for you. Captain Bastion trusted you. I trusted you.
His glare rises to meet Romaro's eyes.
Ach, bon Nico.
Romaro's mouth opens briefly before closing again, and he swallows.
Sientere, Seraphim. I've disappointed you, hurt you. No words can justify my actions. I only hope you believe me, that I did what needed doing.
How can I?
With a tired shrug, Seraphim looks away. Romaro, did this have something to do with your captain trafficking slaves?
How did you?
Romaro blinks, then shakes his head.
Captain Bastion had the sorcerer slaving.
Romaro frowns at his dark, wrinkled hands and rubs his palms together. Seraphim blinks, expression blank. His mouth opens, closes, opens again. His fur bristles, ears angling lower.
Slaving? What kind of fathom-headed hornswoggle be this? The sorcerer were my kin. They weren't slaving. I hunted slavers for the captain. We freed slaves together.
Take care, Siad. Have a good one. Have a good one. Except Seraphim kept giving you gifts out of nowhere. Yeah, one time he hinted about where he was getting those gifts from. Ugly. Learn a new lore as a newcomer. Asking questions. Okay. I'll check them out.
So I also believed. But Bastian sold those we saved to the Pittsburgh slavers. I found records of it in his quarters, almost a decade's worth. When I confronted him, it went poorly.
Rage rushes through your blood, flushing your skin, and cold hate spirals along the length of your spine as confusion blurs your vision. Thanks, yet. Me too. However, the closer we get to the Hogwarts Legacy, the more excited I get. Sucks that I won't be able to play until the 8th, as my ex is in town the 7th. We're going to hang out, women, man. The sacrifice we make for love. Let the visions come. Sand beneath your feet, crusted and bloodied. You, young and small, filthy and shaking in fright. Cheers from all corners. Jeers, too, and the shouts of the kith before you. Amwa and thrice your height. Heavy muscle and soft fat wrapped in bright robes. Don't make me go again, you plead. Don't make me. His heavy hand sends you sprawling in the sand to a chorus of jubilant applause. You bounce to your feet as the other slave boy approaches. You feel his thoughts, a tickle in the back of your mind. His fear, greater than your own, but what can you do? Only one may live. You silence everything but the anger, but the hate, and it propels your snapping teeth and grasping hands. The blows light but fast, and the other youth all screams.
Sientere, bon amico. Forgive me.
Romero stands a bit unsteadily.
I meant you not to know. To keep your faith in our traditions. To remain optimistic. A bright star within the Principe.
You okay, Seraphim? Seraphim snorts and shakes his head. Moisture mats the fur beneath his eyes. Seraphim, you've heard Romero's confession. What would you do with him now?
Cut him loose, Cap. Aye, he did the Deadfire a fine turn by sinking them slavers. Young Consuelo. Mutiny means death. Better go on for a no.
Really, there's a million different ways this scene could go? Because it always ends in this way for me, with him saying, hey, let him go. Have you watched the video where someone interviews a guy who narrates Disco Elysium? That guy sounds cool in real life. No, I've never seen it. He sounds cool in the game, though. They picked the perfect person. Though it's supposed to even trade that woman can make a mean cocktail, person being a bartender. Hey, there you go. Look on the bright side. You really like Rigger and Shadowrun? I find it actually kind of cool to be able to just use drones and let them be my combat expertise. So, like, I don't even fight myself in combat. As soon as the fight starts, I just deploy 2 drones and I let them go about and do their thing. It's fantastic. If you resolve the slave scene before this, the whole scene changes. So we've resolved the slave stuff, so that's why I had the opportunity to ask about it. We'll leave you be, Romero.
Agrasima, Watcher. The Clipper will be loaded soon, and then we'll be away.
Oh, you can enslave them. Oh, that's crazy.
Cores, Seraphim. Bon amico. Take this. May you have rare cause to use it. I hope we meet again someday on calmer seas.
Cores, bon amico.
Seraphim turns away.
Ahoy, Cap. Bend your ear a tick.
Seraphim sighs, pinching the bridge of his blue nose between forefinger and thumb.
Shody seems a right fine lass, but, well, she asked me to pick around in the forts. Told her I didn't see nothing. I bounced right off of her. That were a lie.
Of course you lied. You were talking. What did you see?
Darkness, Cap, and little butt. Then fires, make an ash of everything.
He shudders, and you feel a cold wave roll off of him like being doused by a stormy swell. It washes over you, and you find yourself aboard Normandy's main deck. Something unseen presses down upon you, and you hear the ship groan beneath you. Keep watching. You're alone, save for the corpses. Seraphine, Eder, Shodi, Maya, and so many others. Their wide, unblinking eyes reflect the burning sky above, and the dark sea beneath you churns as if boiling. With a crash like thunder, the ship breaks apart, and you plunge into water that is either so cold it burns or so hot that it freezes you solid. The vision washes past, and you find yourself looking at the blue Orland. That was unpleasant.
I touched her mind for a second, but felt something pull me in and keep me trapped for what seemed like days. I ain't seen its like before. Sometimes old salts get nightmares so that I can't bunk around them. They usually ain't this flavor of apocalyptic.
My problem with drones is they get destroyed, you're screwed. You get stunned and you take damage. Yep, so you got to be careful. You got to be careful. I'll take it. It's all good. I always played martial adept and either use the sword or just punch people to death. Magical adept can get wacky in both the tanky and damage departments. Nice. Next time in Hong Kong, I'm definitely going to play somebody who's using a rifle. Like, playing with the drones is cool, but Iger is really my favorite character in the game. Like, I did her whole quest, and I got that special rifle that she's able to use, and man, she's just mowing people down. And every time she does it, I'm like, I wish my main character was doing it like that. If you enslave him, does Seraphine still stay with you? Remember you meet a deaf godlike in Crookspur? He didn't show up when you told him to go to the Death Temple in Nekataka. Very disappointing. KK, what's going on? Yeah, I told him just get on my ship, and he's definitely on the ship. But you're saying if I told him to go to the Death Temple, he wouldn't have even went there? Well, then I'm glad I didn't take that option. If it were you, would you want to know? Seraphine examines his boots through narrowed eyes.
Right, fair point, Cap. We all deserve a fighting chance against the demons. And mayhaps I can help the lass stack the odds in her favor.
Sniper rifles are the most OP rifles in the game. Yep. So, some version of that I'll definitely be going with for Hong Kong. Don't die. Yeah, I'm going to try. I do have a friend who's getting the 6th edition Shadowrun books, and I'm going to run it, which will be super interesting. Nice. If your character is a site for the Pillars of Eternity 2 is different than if you are a different character. No, he rebels. Interesting. That makes a point. Excellent. All right. He still wants to talk. What about? An eyebrow, the blue of an open sea rises over an iris, the warm green of the shallow turf.
You be boring a hole in me with them eyes, Cap. I'd offer an oboe for your thoughts, but I prefer not to make deals I ain't got no intention to keep.
I know things could have gone better back on Sayuka, but they could have gone worse too.
I'd be fine, actually. Strange though it be.
If you want to talk, I'll listen.
Not sure there'll be much to say, Cap.
Insight. You found out you were inadvertently aiding the trade of slaves. That couldn't have felt good.
Oh, Cap, didn't feel at all good. What brilliant you are.
He winces.
Sorry about that. Weren't fair to you.
He scuffs a boot against the ground. I'm deeply sorry that you had to experience that. If there's anything I can do, you need only tell me.
Be appreciating the sentiment, I suppose.
He rubs the back of his head and looks away. At least you've got someone to stay with if you ever travel out west. Had that myself until someone broke my castle.
That'd be a point and a half. Mayhaps I'll go find myself Romaro one of these days. After we've done dealt with everything here.
With a grin and a soft chuckle, he turns away. All right. Oh, and here. Since it's yours, apparently by right. What is it called? Fire in the hole? There we go. There you go, bro. You got it. join Deadfire Archipelago. And by sea. If you be best friends with Stefan. Stefan? Oh, and he will give you some good gear. Which one is Stefan? Is that the guy who does the guns? Malnage? Well, look at you just hanging out and about. Oh, this is not a bounty? You have barely cleared Sayuka Harbor when a sleek half galley appears off of your port bow. It rides high in the water and fast, but keeps its distance as it approaches land. Seraphim watches the ship passes from the bulwark, expression grim. When the ship turns to pursue you, you recognize it as Monad's vessel, the Misery's Delight. Oh, this is the chick searching for Seraphim, right? Its cannons don't seem primed, and it aims to come alongside rather than set up for a broadside run. Looks like the High Queen Sea Devil be one words, Cap. Not sure if that'd be good or ill, but at least it'll mean she ain't on Sayuka. Seraphim's ears angle slightly back, and he massages the bridge of his nose. As the Misery's Delight comes alongside, Malnad stands on the railing, one gray furred hand wrapped tight about his thick hip line. She bows low, doffing a hat, and then tosses it to one of her deckhands. Best friends with Seraphim, and he would give you some good gear. Interesting. I think I've already gotten some gear from Seraphim.
Oh, you land-lubbing bag of bilge bile.
Oh, she's already an enemy.
400 pounds. A ship and your cogs swabbing life.
Weapons drawn. Malage and her people aggress. This is not a good idea on your part, ma'am. Yeah, definitely not your best move. But you know, we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Bert. You bowed to Nimnak. Oh, I guess we manually loot all this stuff. All right.
Eothas will take what remains of your soul.
Oh, stop being so dour. Like I said, I always roll my crew. Your group is different. I'm experiencing a different story. Interesting. Nice. I always like being able to provide unique content. All right. Get rid of you. There we go. Those pirates were a joke. Yeah, they really shouldn't have done that. Really shouldn't have done that. You're good. You're good. You're good. Ohira. Okay, so Ohira and Ond. All right, so there are a couple of people over there that I need to deal with. But first, let's go over here. Who are you? Nobody, I guess. Boom. Yep. Ooh, who are you? Same shit. Go away. Go about your business. Still good on food and water. All right, all that cleared up. Excellent. Scream, batarang, and the charge. I wish there's an RPG that you can assign one of your followers to do something. Have them go do something and have that choice affect the outcome of the end game. Like sacrificing them to do good. Yeah, in Pillars 1, you could send them out on quests to do something, but it wouldn't really affect the game in that sense. All right. Ooh, actually, apparently I haven't been there yet. Victor, what's going on? Glad you're able to join the stream. I love this game on my playthrough. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it as well. I think they did a fantastic job with it. Fantastic job. Charter water here, there be dragons. Are there any dragons in this game? I don't remember, to be honest with you. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. Why are you coming for me? Do the Valians hate me that much? Bam. Excellent. There's 3 dragons. Interesting. I don't think I've faced any yet, right? Did I face any dragons? I don't think I have. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. You can fly, you can fight, you can there most certainly are dragons to worry about. Okay. I will keep that in mind. I know, or at least I'm pretty sure, there's a dragon on that final island, but I just wasn't sure about anywhere else. All right, did that. And here. O'Hara. There's another one. Oh, okay. Interesting. Trust me. If you fought a dragon, you would definitely remember. They are not pushovers. It's not like Skyrim where you're killing dragons left and right. Okay. Well, then, yeah, I definitely haven't fought a dragon. Looking forward to it. Oh, look at y'all all nice and terrified. And bam. There we go. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Don't die. Come on now. There we go. You will tell the ones you slayed on a character, Seeker, Slayer, and Survivor. But in Skyrim, all the dragons were always supposed to be dead. There is a lot of dragons in this game. Okay. I just got to get to that content. No problem. All right. There's another ship, right? Yeah, where you going? Don't run. Bam. I'm not used. I like the changes to the wizard class and Pillars of Eternity 2 over 1. Wizard, yes, I like wizard in the second one more than the first, definitely. I've been drinking lots and lots of water, Postal. Water all day, every day. It just so happens that right now I'm drinking orange juice. Trying to make myself feel better, but there's been lots and lots of water. Trying to keep myself properly hydrated. What do you mean the plot convenience of having dragons? Hey, look at that. Finally, a bounty that I actually had a quest for. Isn't that nice? Take Take all. There we go. All right. And now, back to business. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Oops, nope. Don't need that in my life. What's this? Oh, Rodeo. Look at you. Finally making yourself known. Mm-hmm. Man, we're getting through it. I think we've almost removed all the fog from the map, which means we have the 2 DLCs left, and then I know there's like this vampire area that was hard as hell that we haven't done yet. And then, of course, the super hard bosses as well. Why hasn't he used his power yet? We're going to do that. Thank you. There we go. Excellent. Camera, what's going on, man? How are you? Hey, look at that. Another bounty. If any plays this on Steam Deck? No, I do not have a Steam Deck. How do you like it? No. Unfortunately, no, camera. I'm afraid not. Who's still alive? Oh, snap. Some folks down here. Ooh, look at that. Look at Merca jumping around. That was super cool. All right. Take all. Good and bad. So what's good about it, Draco? New content, different than everybody else. Ooh, nah, because I plan to play the whole Witcher series anyway, so I'll probably wait until I get into that. I'm not gonna jump into Witcher. What? Why are you following me? Why is it that the Valiant trading? Is my reputation that bad with them? Right, slavers don't like me. And the trading company is just fine with me. I don't understand. Why do they keep coming after me? Oh, okay. Oh, on the minute you wouldn't do this anyhow. Steam Deck is a mobile device you could use to play games. But it's specifically for PC games. So will you wait till the Witcher 1 remake comes out? No. I'll play the whole series and then we'll play Witcher 1 again when the remake comes out. Unless they're, I take that back. I don't know their timeline for releasing the Witcher 1 remake. So if the remake is about to come out and we haven't played haven't played Witcher 1 yet, then we'll probably just go ahead and play the remake. But otherwise, my intention is more than likely to just go ahead and play it twice. Because I think it'll be an interesting enough experience where it'll be worth playing twice. It's a fact, camera. I kind of a guy who looks out. Your lowest favorability faction always attacks you. Oh, I didn't realize that. I wonder if the Witcher 1 remake save games could be transferred to Witcher 2. I assume they would set it up for that. After traipsing through a barren desert for several hours, you come upon an Gwithan ruin in the center of a clearing. As you near, you realize the door to the ruin's entrance is emblazoned with the broken crown of Wodaka. The door swings open at your approach, and you immediately feel an oppressive presence butting against your mind. It tests your mental defenses, searching for a gap to exploit. Then, just as quickly as the presence arrived, it's gone. Highway, what's going on, man? Thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed that. You know, I was honestly a little hesitant about putting out that video because I recognized that it seemed like I was coming from a perspective that most of the other people talking about this subject, you know, hadn't come from. I didn't see anybody else bringing up the job cuts. But, you know, I thought about it. And I was like, look, this is where I stand on it. Like, I don't think it's really a win. I don't. How is it a win when all these people have been so deeply and permanently impacted? Like, we got to be real about it. So I'm glad to see it seems like a lot of people felt the same way, you know? I think sometimes folks don't have empathy the way they should. Ooh, unfortunate. Ooh, oh yeah, you went down. You went all the way down. Let's get these two some help. They want to go down too. There we go. Yep. Yep. Ooh, and he already went down. Whoops. All right, so look. I don't want to spring that trap because I don't know what's going on with that trap. So let's do that.
To alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
What? No, you're not. You're all good, homie.
This
There we go.
indignity will not go unanswered.
Yeah, it will. Not answering a damn thing. Okay.
Of course.
Sorry, friend.
A cave-in has rendered the doorway impassable. Excellent. Hey, look at that. The statue of Wodaka bears an exquisite mace in its hands. The presence in the mace reaches out to touch your mind. The presence you first encountered when you entered the ruins. Examine the mace. The mace's leather-wrapped hilt is curiously untouched by age. Its head is fashioned from a dark metal and radiates a cruel and biting cold. Once again, the presence reaches for you, grasping at your mind with claws sharp and relentless as the bird's prey. Yes, if you have a low favor with the pirates, there will be a legendary pirate captain hunting you, wearing a unique armor you can loot. Ooh! Voices different. Voices matter, brother. I know it's hard. It's their voices matter. Yep, absolutely. That's what I'm learning. Examine the statue. The statue's stone is dappled with rot and riven with age. Must have been placed here long ago. Yeah, that damn Demi Lynch with you? Yeah, we defeated Council Hot earlier in the stream, so I put him on as a pet. Grab the mace. You find the mace painfully cold to the touch. The presence inhabiting it probes at the edges of your mind, searching for cracks in your mental defenses. Oh, I'm going to fail. Oh, intellect. Wait, intellect. Close off your mind. You dedicate all of your concentration on blocking the mace's efforts to get its hooks into your mind. Resolve. This is the one I'm going to fail. Take the mace. Though you prevented the mace from controlling your thoughts, you haven't managed to crush its will. A surge of power bursts from the mace, compelling you to leave it where it lies. You are helpless to resist. All right, it is what it is. And boom. I think now we should be at the final level, right? Yeah. So what's this? The more focus the cipher has. That's interesting. Increase your power level. Increasing the effectiveness of all abilities. Echo and allies attacks with each of us. Halt the target's by. Ooh, death of 1,000 cuts fracture the target's soul, causing them to receive raw damage over time. Shred spells used on this target will cause another fracture, dealing raw damage instantly and extending the duration. Ooh. And I love shred spells. Interesting. Okay. Oh, wait, I get 2? So, yeah, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take Prestige. Awesome. And I still get 1 more level at some point. Excellent. What's up with you? All right, this is as far as you're going to get. Powerful mace attack. Ooh. Take that. Oh, yeah. Definitely that. Yeah, I'm not getting 15 resolve on my character. It's not happening. So, bad end. The mace transforms you into Hawkman. Nice. What Titan is it you all keep saying that Council Hawk can take from? Increase that. And she worships Aethys, right? Oh, so she automatically gets that, doesn't she? No, she doesn't, apparently. Magrin, Remagon, Scan, Whale, Barat. Oh, okay, fine. Oh, so this is symbol of Aethys. Okay, so this is what, and then what, how does it work? Plus 15 on defenses. Oh, yeah, I should be using that more often, more than likely. It's relevant. Cleanse the target of flames. Each pillar deals burn and crush damage. Drawing in all nearby while dealing freeze damage and lowering the duration of all beneficial benefit. Blind? Come on now. You can't do no better than that. Okay. Negative life from a target, reducing their power level significantly. This reduces the strength of all spells and abilities for 30 seconds. That's interesting. One of the gods forgot where they put the original body. We find it later on in the game. You could just straight up give it to Council Hot. I agree, Jeremiah. This song is fantastic. I don't think I've done anything like that yet, so yeah, I will consider giving it to Council Hot. I think we'll take Margaret's Might. I don't get why a priest gets to pick a symbol of any god they're not devoted to. That's what was weird to me. I was like, she should absolutely be picking something Aethys related there, but guess not. The Ranger fires a powerful unerring shot with their ranged weapon, striking all characters in a line with increased damage and penetration as well as enfeebling them. And that companion. Interesting. Interrupt on critical hits. Ooh. No. One more. Well, I'm final level wizard power is like, ooh. Allow also take that, and I'll also take that. Yeah. The Forbidden Sanctum DLC. Whale's body can be given a console. Interesting. Whale has a body. Wodaka Mace. Phantom, there's a guy named Threed or 3D who gets on the channel all the time. He's playing as a Steel Garrote right now. Seemed like he was having a good time with it. Oh wait, wasn't there a second island? Yep, there was. Yep, I agree. No matter which class or group of companions you pick, you can have a great time. It's definitely one of the strengths of the game. The fetid, sweltering jungle looms around and above you, the thick canopy capturing the heat. Sweat clings to your nostrils and drips from your chin. Nothing seems to move in all of the world save you. Your companions' complaints fell silent hours ago. You pause beside a broad, stagnant waterway and are refilling your skins when you hear movement in the wilds ahead of you. A trio of kits step out of the trees and into the water, their torn and filthy robes billowing in the water. They pause near the center of the creek. The central figure, a beatific savannah folk, smiles up at you. Slandered, watcher of Cadnua. He raises paws to you. We mean you no harm. Indeed, we awaited you here because we have a... He glances towards the others traveling with you. He bows his head slightly. We offer a proposal, if you would step aside with us to hear it. Just who are you? Just who are you? How do you know my name? We are a friend of a friend, the man says. A potential friend, perhaps. A friend of potential, certainly. As for you being here, says the leftmost kit, a bald elf, that was foreseen. He looks up at you with eyes that have been burned from their sockets. Move closer. I'm listening. The man lowers his voice. There exists a place hidden among the wilds, an old place watched by the quiet slave. Scan for one willing to make a sacrifice, a true sacrifice, says the woman at his side as she nods towards your companions. Such devotion shall be rewarded by him in turn. Take me there. The man shakes his head. We cannot. You must walk that path with only your chosen gift. Choose then, and choose wisely. I choose the three of you. The trio laughed quietly. Then, it as was said, you will tear down all. Those of you who sacrificed a party member in the first game, shame on you. Like, that is just absolutely awful. Absolutely shameless. And there we go. Trying to get me to sacrifice my own damn party members. How dare you? The horror.
Let's keep quiet.
Devil of Karak deserted? Stop. Stop. His name is Robert Paulson? What? But content. That's content I don't need. And this is coming from a guy who voiced the Swarm. Some things are just too much. Then again, I'll take all that back when we play Rogue Trader. Ooh. Just realized, bro. I'm so sorry. I didn't treat you with the proper respect. If you are a priest of Scan, those dudes don't fight you, really. If you empowered Wodoka and Pillars of 31, those cultists won't go hostile and reward you with a summon item. Wow. Oh, really? Have I been here? Tikawara, yes, I have. How far do I have to go? Good Lord. Oh, okay, finally. Skull and Bones got delayed. It's been in development hell, but I think it's still supposed to come out this year. But from the people who played it, they said it's looking very mediocre. It's not looking like Black Flag at all. Which I think a lot of people were excited. They were like, they were thinking, oh man, this is gonna be Black Flag except bigger and better. It's not working out that way. So far, at least. We'll see. We'll see what the end product is like. Okay, so I just missed the 16th. I didn't even know you could track your date. Oh, hell no. Ooh. Ooh. Johnson 10 was going ham with that sword. What now? Oh, whoops. What in the hell? Kit, take care. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm going to try. Try to get better. Ubisoft is under obligation to make it because they borrowed money from the Singaporean government for it. What? Why would the Singaporean government pay to help make that game? That's kind of cray-cray. More than a little cray-cray, in fact. The Forgotten Catacomb. Have we been there? Yeah, Castlevania. Okay, cool. As we sail on the Deadfire race. He has seen me. He has seen me. Why am I going so slow? Search. Man. In the world map on top, you can see the date. I'm looking at the world map and I do not see a date. Looking at this one. Oh, 18? Okay. So is it just the 16th of any month? Or has to be the 16th of a specific month? It sucks. I saw an Angry Joe video of the game and it sucks. Apparently your crew do all the work while you just ride the ship. Yeah, I think we're all hoping for something bigger and better than Black Flag. One day maybe someone Skull and Bones has been having issues for the longest. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to kill Connor in the first game, so I've never actually seen that conversation. But I'm sure Maya is rightfully pissed. Because Singapore was once a pirate island. And what is that? Still, though, the creation of this game doesn't do anything for them. I'm sure their citizens are not particularly happy. I'm sure their citizens are like, we could have figured out some better things for you to do with that money if you were so determined to burn some money. Because like a decade ago, Ubisoft took a loan from Singapore, and now they are stuck with this zombie project. Interesting. But why was Singapore willing to give them a loan in the first place? Like, that seems so odd to me. Awaken, what's going on, man? I can't believe we may never see Pillars of Eternity 3. I'm holding out hope that if Avowed does well, then it significantly helps to strengthens the case for another Pillars game. And so I'm putting all my I'm not even thinking about Pillars 3 yet. I'm thinking about Avowed, and I want to do everything in my power to help make that game successful. And then if we're able to do that, then we make that case like, hey, there are folks who really love this world and feel like there's more to be done. Is this the Splintered Reef? Is this the vampire place? I think it is, right? So, 16th of any month. The place is called Bent Bow Forest. Do you mean Bent Branch Bog? Is that what you meant? All right. I think that's that vampire place. And if so, I'm going to leave that for last. Yeah. It's made by Ubisoft. Oh, Ubisoft Singapore. Singapore was financing the local job market. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. I was like, wait, what? What? Trying to make sure the job stayed there. So they gotta do it because Singapore made that investment to keep jobs in the area. Probably a good investment on their part in hindsight, because more than likely a lot of those people would be, it said Bent Bow Forest and Wiki. Haha, no problem. You're not long to see when Beodo appears at your door, wiping away sweat with a rag, begging your pardon, Captain. We've been at sea a while now, but you've not been in a state fit for speaking for most of it. The sailor glances over his shoulder, then back to you. If this crew is going to be taking your orders, you might want to make a proper introduction. Let everyone know what you're about. Are you saying I've got something to worry about? No, Captain, it's just tradition and the sociable thing to do. Beodo chuckles. Gather and address the crew. Beodo calls the crew together on deck. A small group of sailors hang languidly from the rigging, perch on crates and sit against the rails. Their eyes turn to you as you stride to the deck. After years away, I've returned to the warm, wide waters of the Deadfire. It's good to be back. Welcome home, Captain. Vector calls. The rest of the crew grin and nod or clap quietly. This ship isn't boards and sails. It's all of you. I'll give you everything I've got as captain. I expect the same from you. Hey, Captain. Vector cheers, sparkling chuckles. Beodo claps, and the rest of the crew join in, smiling and nodding. Nia steps forward. Pardon me asking, Captain, but what exactly is the ship's mission in the Deadfire? Aethys leaves a trail of destruction and despair in his wake. It's up to us to set things right. She crosses her arms. I am not about to go against my God, but it can't hurt to alleviate any suffering that inadvertently results from his mission. Aled whispers a prayer, but nods all the same. Beodo steps forward. To good work done well and coin fairly earned. Vector cheers, and the other mates smile and nod. The crew split up, returning to their duties as the ship, your ship, sails on, slicing through the bright blue waters of the Deadfire. It said Bent Bow Forest in a wiki. No problem. I think Walking Dead was supposed to come out too, right? What do you mean? Lost a lot of crew member on my happy-go-lucky playthrough. Oh no, I'm not trying to lose any crew whatsoever. Everybody's gonna see me as a fantastic captain. Even though I do keep bringing all sickness and illness onto my ship every chance I get. We're not leaving anybody behind. What's that? Oh, that's I know what that is. That's Whale's quest. You ever get annoyed with Wodaka Slandered? Nah. Because I know I can always deal with her. Nah. Let's see. Unidentified location, right. I think I'm going to circle back to that whole bottom section. Way, oh, way. Oh, did I miss the 16th? I guess I did. I feel like I had, but okay. Derelict ship. A knock at your cabin door interrupts your reading. Creeth stands outside, looking like someone who's just lost a bet. Captain, you best come topside. There's a ship on the horizon. Looks derelict. Creeth leads you up to the forecastle, where a small gaggle of hands have gathered. Pawing a holy symbol, Doru points toward port. It's a bad omen, Captain. We should give them over to the Lady of Lament, or there'll be trouble. Mark my words. Amini chuckles. We don't even know if they're dead, much less what fills their holes, and you want to sink them? The ship in question lists upon the waves, its sails pulled in. Top of the mast is a green flag, the symbol of a ship carrying disease. You see no movement on its deck. Spyglass. Use the spyglass. You pull out your spyglass and examine the derelict. Nothing moves above deck, and you spot a corpse sprawled out on the forecastle. A few more seconds, examination reveals another further aft. Beneath the plague signal, you see a flag depicting a lit candle in an open doorway. You recognize it as the emblem of the kind wayfarers. Address the ship's surgeon. Your thoughts, Tyler? What does that mean that the kind wayfarers are on there? No one has signaled. Anyone on that ship is likely beyond help. The ship is a hazard, Captain, and not just to any who come across it. Not to tell your business, but I'd advise sinking it before someone gets it in their head to board it. What are the kind wayfarers? I completely forgot. Pilot in order. There we go. So there's somebody still alive. It's a trap. All right. I've done this twice, and there's no reason to put my crew through the ringer again, especially since it seems like everybody on this boat is dead. Paladins that are good. Oh, that's right. That's right. They're good aligned. You know what? Screw it. I got maxed out morale anyway. I'm going aboard. Several heads gawk disbelievingly. With a shake of the head, Amini smirks. I can't say our captain lacks for guts. If there's anyone I can help over there, I have to try. Very well, Captain, Creeth said grimly before running to prepare the skiff. You row out to the ship and lash the skiff in place, hearing nothing save the creaking of wood and the gentle lapping of the sea. You climb aboard, and the first thing to greet you on the mid-deck are a pair of corpses dressed in simple breastplates. What little flesh they retain is shriveled tight against their bones, and the sun has bleached the exposed portions of their skulls. Sickness is a fact of life, both for crops and people. I know it, but that doesn't mean I like it. Shorty waves her lantern over the corpses, making swift work of our harvest. I do hope whatever killed them has run its course. Olaf holds a sleeve to his mouth. There's little else on the main deck, save tattered sails, but you see the hatch to the hold has been barricaded. Mite and mechanics enter the hold. It takes some time, but you manage to clear the blockage and open up the hold. Hope all have had a great weekend. Hey, Keith, what's going on? I got no complaints about my week. Hope you can say the same. The stench of rotting meat and a black cloud of flies pours out. You find several corpses scattered around the hold. Most of them are wearing the simple garb of Red Sand farmers, but one is wearing armor, another paladin it seems. After some searching, you find a sealed barrel of pitch, a few buckets of nails, and a generous length of canvas for patching your sails. Oh, okay, so I did gain something more important. Not all that great, though. The crew secures the skiff when you return, but keep their distance from you. Some have tied rags about their faces. Doorroom mutters a prayer. Prepare the cannon. Send it to the ocean's floor. Doru chants an Andrite dirge while the cannoneers ready the guns. As the songs rise in volume, Normandy fires a volley that hits the derelict right at the waterline. After the ship has vanished into the depths, the crew return to their duties with quiet conviviality. Hey, but it looks like they didn't get sick. I'll take it. Oh, yeah, well, right here. How about that? Hey. I appreciate it. Ooh. Look at you, just hanging around, waiting for me to come take care of you. There we go. Oh. Got in a couple of free hits. I didn't appreciate that at all. No. There we go. Looks like we're getting a little bit more control over the battlefield, slowly but surely. Oh yeah, I'm very sick, Robert. Hey, I have been sick all week. It's been very unpleasant, sir. Let me tell you. I'm only streaming because even if I wasn't streaming, I'd be up playing games, so I might as well stream. But no, I do not feel well at all. So I haven't felt well all week. If I'm still sick by the time Monday comes around, I'm probably going to go ahead and go to the doctor and try to see what the deal is. Only reason I haven't already done it is because, like, I know it's just, flu-like symptoms. So it feels weird going to the doctor because I know, like, there's more, 9 times out of 10, there's nothing they can actually do. They're just going to tell me, hey, make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids and getting plenty of rest. And take care of yourself, buddy. So it's like, what's the point of wasting a bunch of time going to see the doctor for them to tell me what I already know to do? But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully this will clear up on its own. It's been a rough year so far, but I hope for a turnaround starting Monday. Hey, I'm hoping that for you, man. Absolutely. Oh, this is all just stuff to pick up. My job is actually really good about providing sick days and giving folks time off who need it and stuff like that. So that I'm not even worried about. But if I was, that would definitely be a good reason to go that route. Does anyone watch Alatis 2006, a movie with Viggo Mortensen about a Spanish captain during the 17th century? Nope, never even heard of it. Okay, so yeah, this whole section I'm gonna have to come back to. Exactly. Anytime I had a really bad day, that's the perspective I take. That hey, tomorrow's another day. Just because today didn't work out the way I wanted it to, doesn't mean that tomorrow cannot be spectacular. So keep it moving. Keep it moving. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Unlimited time. In Germany, you could be sick for up to 3 days in a row with no questions asked. After 3 days, you need a doctor's note. Wow, that's interesting. Plague shit. All right, we've done these another times. Pull alongside. Call forth the sickest. Thank you. And they're sick, but they'll be fine. Oh, wait. My morale is going down. Ooh, and we're also running low on food. Good Lord. Supplies are getting low. Is this 0? Yeah, okay, at least that's 0. What's this? Yeah, that works. Yep, we're good. When we get back to Nekataka, don't let me leave without getting some of those freaking stuff to drink. We're definitely running low on liquids. NyQuil and Vicks and Alls usually patches me up. Yeah, it usually does the same thing for me. Not doing it. I was just sucking on the Halls earlier during the stream. Did virtually nothing. What would you have me do? Break out the medicinal stores. Betterment should take place in Eora. Historical-based media can feel limited. Limited number of times per year, of course. Yeah, that is actually a pretty cool policy. I didn't realize that. I never heard about that before. Cavern, Azar, Tuk Tuk. Did I go there? Yeah, I've already been there. Okay. Down it, Colin. Definitely nothing like that here in the States. Ooh. I played Pentiment. Yep. We played it late. We played it actually when it first came out. Right around when it first came out is when I was ending my Pillars of Eternity 1 playthrough. So we went on ahead and played through it. It was fun. Not really my type of game, but it was still fun. I don't have fast mode on. That's why I felt like I was going so slow.
That's it.
Ooh. You went down that easy? Good Lord. It's gonna be a while for Dragon Age. I definitely plan to play it, but and I'm really hoping Dragon Age 4 doesn't come out until next year.
Ever wonder what happened to your pets, Watcher?
Wow. Because I'd like to go through the whole series before the game comes out, but I mean, we're gonna get through with Pillars of Eternity 2. Then we're playing DOS 2, and then we're doing Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Then I have Wasteland 3. And then after Wasteland 3, I think I want to play Disco Elysium. And then after Disco Elysium, then there's an opportunity for us to play Dragon Age. You know, and that, of course, doesn't include all the games coming out that I'll end up needing to play as well. Like, I'll probably end up playing Forspoken, you know, at least part of it on the channel at some point. I want to play, obviously I'm going to want to play Baldur's Gate 3, Rogue Trader, all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a while. I'm thinking Dragon Age probably won't happen until next year, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I love having 30 vacation days a year and infinite sick days. That is awesome. Because he's Strays out just so it could get that game made. It's out of nowhere. Yeah.
Carrying so many eggs, surely they will spoil.
Oh, nice. You've been using Vivian? I always use Dorian. But Vivian is strong. Well, Rants is something I'm doing on my own. Rants isn't going to be live streamed, so it doesn't really have to wait. It doesn't have to wait until I finish some of those other games. I don't think the little totems ever drop any gear, so I can let that go. Wow, you got some great games lined up. Yep. Don't get Forspoken any play. Nah, I don't go off of other people's opinions, so I'm going to try it myself to see how I feel about it. But yeah, I agree, Highway. I feel like that's going to give, that's a nice a list of great games that I know we'll all have a great time playing. And then, you know, once that's finished, then we could just get into whatever. But it's a great foundation. Forspoken is mediocre and just too expensive. It's not like Gaming Devil. Oh, James, what's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, I'd appreciate it if you all are enjoying the stream. Make sure you hit the like button. Okay. Well-weather Cormio. That sounds like somebody I need to deal with, but okay. I'm chilling in Mass Effect 2 right now. Oh, that's another thing. I'm going to wait until Mass Effect 3 comes around. But I definitely plan to live stream the Mass Effect series at some point. Doro sheepishly knocks on your cabin door. When he enters, his skin is pale, his brow dotted with beads of sweat. Begging your pardon, Captain, but this is an ill wind sent by Andra. We sailed too long without offering her tribute. She's sure to punish us if we don't give her what she's due. He tilts his head towards the hatch, beckoning you to follow him on deck. Religion. Take the time to lead the crew in a ceremony invoking Andra's protection. We owe her respect, and we shall give it to her. Heading above deck, you lead the crew in an Andrite rite for several hours, imploring her to show mercy toward your ship and those within it. You call out the many names of Andra, Ngati, Lady of Lament, Salty Winch, Lover of the Lost, and acknowledge her power and dominion over the waves, all that ride upon them and all that sleep within their depths. At your instruction, each member of the crew stands at the edge of the ship and whispers of regret into the dark waters. Though the crew shuffles off in a melancholy mood, Dora convinces them all that they've done a great honor to the goddess and protected the ship from her wrath. You lose several hours to the ritual But by the next day, the winds have lifted, and the crew is relieved at the good omen. Many speaking thanks to Andra and you for sparing the ship. While that does sound entertaining, I can't do all that because whatever playthrough I use, if we're able to transfer in our saves, I'm going to use that save. So it's got to be something that's good. Can't be my most trash playthrough ever. But who knows? I might decide to do some additional content for Mass Effect. So if that's the case, I might end up doing, multiple playthroughs and then releasing videos about it. Like, what's the guy who's got? There's a guy with a ton of Mass Effect videos. Big Dan Gaming. I might go his route. Oh no! What happened to the? Damn! I should have just headed straight out to him. Apparently. There was a Principe ship. All right, well, at least wherever he is, he should be the only one left that I have to deal with. Man, that's irritating. Everyone had that save game where everyone survived, but not many people have the save game where everyone didn't survive. I had all, oops, it was paused. I have saves of all types for Mass Effect. That was a game, the whole series, I played it over and over and over again. Mass Effect 3 breaks down hard if you play a friendless shepherd. There's a video on YouTube. Yeah. I'm kind of sorry that I didn't have a channel when it first came out because, man, I was playing that game so many times. I could have farmed it for a crazy amount of content, but it is what it is. You have a strong like game running. 21 people watch, 28 likes. Nice. People just stop in and hit the like and post a comment out the stream. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Absolutely. Oh, wow. Y'all gonna chill back here and wait for me, huh? Look up Many a True Nerd. He has recaps of 3 Mass Effects where he doesn't recruit any optionals and kills off everyone. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, my Mass Effect 2's playthroughs, everybody survives, but like you said, that's a delicate matter. It's not exactly easy to do. Ooh, okay, we're good. You haven't taken all the items from this encounter. The items left behind will be lost. Leave anyway? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay. I was about to say, there's no weight limit. Why am I not taking all the items? But that's fine. Camera, take care, man. Yep, appreciate you. I'm going to try to get better. Definitely try to get better. Oh, that's right. I haven't done the Steel Preacher. That was the one that was like crazy high level, right? Let's do that one. And I used to play on the Save Juice Cry. Have you ever realized how many people have rocket launchers? It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah. So I played Mass Effect 1 and like half. Back when I was doing episodes, like 1 hour episodes every day on my channel, I did all of Mass Effect 1 and then I think like maybe half of Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect 2 rather, on the channel. And it was an insanity playthrough. And yeah, it was ridiculous how often those rocket launchers would come out. And they were absolutely devastating. Absolutely devastating. Boom, boom, boom. Oh no! Come on now, get out of the pathway of the holy rain. All right. All right. What's this down here? Another place I haven't been to? Yep. What is this? Valian Mill. Such sites are convenient meeting places for merchants. Oh, wait. I'll take the beer. Trade. I don't need the rest of that, though. No, ever asked for a Mass Effect isometric RPG. Because this, remember, isometric RPGs are very, we're a niche group. Small but mighty. Nobody really thinks about us. That's why the developers who do think about us can do so well. Because at the end of the day, we're an underserved market. Is there a ship just chilling by me? I don't appreciate that at all. Okay, whoever it is left. You, okay. Oh. Oh, what are you? Lighted bog. On the Deadfire rate. Yeah, these days, I usually play Mass Effect 2 into Mass Effect 3 and port Mass Effect 1 into 2. I don't think I have the energy to play Mass Effect 1 anymore. Even the Legendary Edition, it didn't do it for you? Wait. Yeah, no, I definitely haven't been here before. So whatever this blighted bog is. Fetid, sweltering air cradles you as you push your way through the thick growth. Your clothing sticks to your skin and sweat drips from your brow and chin. Your movements ahead of you, accompanied by something that sounds like a conversation. Sneak closer to observe. And it failed. Oh, she peers up at you. Okay, cool. We would kill you for your trespass, assume your essence and add it to our own. Yet you find us otherwise engaged. Leave this place while you can. Hard lips twist about a mouth filled with teeth of gnarled wood. What's going on here? A hiss issues from our knotted mouth. That is none of your concern, Kith. Ability, scatter them with magic. Aleph gathers essence around them before hurling a blast of mythic power into the clearing. Debris falls around you, but the Imgra and her cohort remains. The creatures glare and hiss at you as one. The floor around you bursts into movement, advancing. You know, I just heard two people say that Mass Effect 2 is better than Mass Effect 3. I never thought about it. What do you guys think? I think Mass Effect 2 is the best game in the series. Me personally. I don't think Mass Effect 3 is a bad game by any stretch of the imagination, but I think 3 is definitely superior. Bog ooze. Hey. I like the guitar playing for the end credits of Pillar Trinity 2. Very romantic. Hey, I don't remember it at all. But I'll let you know what I think of it when I hear it. What's going on here? First of all, focus on her. There we go. Now, all of you focus on the one that can die quickest. There we go. Now focus on this other one. You should be just about hitting 60 again. What you waiting on? How are you not gaining any focus yet? What are you doing? Slandered, you're right there. Okay. There we go. I was about to say, what you waiting on? And of course, by then the fight's over. Boy, I tell you. all good. Moving right along. Yeah, I have Legendary Edition. It's good, but just one-time playthrough. But Mass Effect 2 and 3 have multiple playthroughs. I just changed up the class. I got you. Okay, so it still didn't quite do it for you. Mass Effect is Mass Effect. No game is better than any other ones, but the trilogy is better than Andromeda. I definitely was not impressed with Andromeda. It was really disappointing. It was not to the level of quality that I would have expected. Thanks again for making it fun, chill, positive gaming space for us. Fingers crossed you feel better soon. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate you joining the stream as well. Hope you have a nice night. Damn, there's a lot going on this island. You smell them before you see them. Lagwafeth corpses litter the area. Some are burned beyond recognition, while others have been crushed so badly they're little more than a greasy smear on the ground. Survival. You catch a flash of movement in your peripheral vision. You realize a large party of Lagwafeth lie in wait for you in the surrounding jungle. No doubt they seek revenge for their fallen friends. The Lagwafeth let out an ululating cry and charged toward you. What I've enjoyed Mass Effect 2 more is the RPG elements were as good as the combat. It seemed like every progression choice was either more single target damage or AoE. Kind of boring. That's true. They kind of streamlined everything. Excellent. And there we go. Look at that.
Indeed.
Excellent. Yeah, it was unfortunate how much the role-playing aspects were streamlined as far as the progressive system, but I just love the party members, their dialogue. They all had very, very distinctive personalities. I felt like all of that was done extremely well. And so it made it easier for me to forgive some of the other stuff. Several Lagwafeth corpses lie strewn across the entrance to the rooms in broken, boneless heaps. The blood dashed on the ground is bright red, still fresh. They must have died recently. Enter the ruin. Yep, same thing I said, Highway. That being said, the companions of Mass Effect 2 were well written. Yep. And anyone else gets stutters in Deadfire, especially with big spells going off. And just micro stutters every few seconds. What's going on, Ryan? How are you? Yeah, it stutters for me sometimes, especially when it does the whole zooming in thing. I kind of learn to get used to it.
Could be a fight.
What is going on in this cave? It's a bunch of imps? Yeah, I love the focus on party members that Mass Effect 2 had, which to me kind of made the issues with Mass Effect 3 even more baffling, because it's like, you know,
delayed your death.
wow. You know what your audience wants and is expecting from you. Like, you know exactly what your strengths are. So why wouldn't you make sure that this game appeals to your strengths? You know? It's like they kind of got away from what they do best, which is just a weird, odd choice. Doesn't happen for me all the time, Robert, but I've definitely experienced it before. I think for the most part, the stream has been fine in this regard. What is that blue flame thing? Ooh, a mirror's wing. Huh.
I shall.
Definitely have to check that out. The water dripping down from above tastes like cold stone and moss. Nothing all the way over there. You can prevent stuttering if you increase game's priority when you run it. It's recommended to run as an administrator. Yeah, that's something I actually that's
needs healing.
priest lady. Yeah, that's definitely true. It's something I could do a better job of. These vines from the vanguard of the jungle's effort to reclaim this temple. There's something grammatically off there, but whatever. Seriously, I gotta wait for the bird? Hey. I recommend running as administrator. That goes for Deadfire, BG3, and other games. Yep, agreed. It does make them run better if you do it as administrator. Gives them priority. Hey, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I might try that. I'm way over the specs, and it's... Whoa. Why? You can't just walk right over there? What's the problem? Are you serious? Okay. It's one of those things, once I notice it, I can't not notice it. I understand. I usually save Zaid, the original leader of the Blue Suns. Oh man, I loved his voice. He had a great voice actor. Unfortunately, he passed away. But yeah, Zaid's voice actor was fantastic. The deep river that flows down from the island's central mountains meets the sea here, expanding into a broad delta. The azure water spreads to the east, remarkably calm and quiet. Gulls hang on the air above the shallows, intermittently diving in pursuit of food. A weathered skiff rests on the shore, and a galleon sets an anchor a mile or so off the course. Fresh footprints in the sea lead inland along the side of the river. Follow the footprints. Seems Zaid is treated as a background character in Mass Effect 3. Yeah, he was worthy of being one of the front runners. A huge lake, the river's source, spreads before you, ringed almost entirely by walls of sheer rock. It is fed by towering waterfalls that cascade down the island's rocky promontories. Near the shore, you see a group of Kith, along with an ogre and imp in freebooter dress. Approach them. Ahoy there! The pirates turn towards you as you approach, trading clearly confused glances at your abrupt appearance. One of the Kith, a sharply dressed young man, steps forward, his hand hovering near the grip of his blade. Robert, I'm still sick. I've been sick all week, unfortunately.
I'm not one to start a fray I don't have to, bon amico, but I'm very curious as to just what in the name of WoW you're doing here.
I happened by. You look like someone worth meeting.
I'm sure. We just happened by ourselves. Still, the question requires asking and answering alike. Why are you here?
That's a nice box you've got there. What's in it?
A very large pile of none of your God-stamped concern.
The imp crouched nearby, giggles.
Quiet, rat.
Intimidate. Draw your weapon. I just made it my concern.
And yet, interestingly, it remains decidedly not.
He shrugs. I'll be taking that, and you're going to let me, unless you want me to add you a few new holes. Renetti smirks, his fingers wrapping around the grip of his blade.
That's so. Perhaps I'll teach you a lesson in principi courtesy. To arms, lads. We're sending this indecorous churl to Chirono.
The alien variant of Barath, god of death, cycles indoors. Interesting. Ooh, somebody got knocked back immediately, and it looked ugly.
That's not very helpful.
Ooh. Come on. He's going down soon, too. There we go. Yep. Oh, the imp is last to go. Too bad. And there we go.
Indeed.
I hate that in Mass Effect 3. We have lots of characters that are important to the story, but are not made with a customized heads. What do you mean? Oh, this is the one you all kept telling me should be combined with that other accessory I have. I should give it to Merc. I usually use Zaid until I get Grunt, and then Grunt for Tali, and then, of course, Garrus right off the bat. For Mass Effect 2, I think I usually have Miranda in my party because I always like having the person in my party who I'm romancing. And then I don't remember who I usually added with her. Could be Zaid. That's possible. All right. Oh, no. We are not quite through the whole area. So let's clear up the rest of this. Where's the anchor port? There we go. Oh, characters made with models of real people. Got you. Heck. What's going on, Fred? Thanks. I appreciate you liking the stream. For the rest of you who haven't already, please press the like button. Really helps the stream, and I appreciate it. Uh-oh. I'm getting a little scene. Is this one of those major guys? I'm going to take a guess and say that, yep, he is. We will come back at a later time. The pilot, the girl who the female shepherd could hook up with, and many others. Puke stabber, favorite weapon. Give it to the drunk Orlin. Yep, that's exactly what I was saying. Man, you guys ever use that Black Widow? Oh, yeah. Used to love that. Used to love that option. Yeah, especially if I was playing as an infiltrator. Seeing how winds rip across the dunes. You shield your face from the onslaught, but it's of little use. Sand makes its way into every vulnerable little crevice it can find. You spot a structure ahead. Forge ahead through the sandstorm. Up close, it appears to be the ruins of an ancient Wana building, perhaps a temple. An obscured entrance leads you to a sand-covered hillside. Zaid has those fire grenades. Yep, those are really nice. Garrus, Tali, Morden, Thane, I miss them. Such great personalities. Yeah. Why not make a Last of Us series? Why not make a Mass Effect series? I used to play a lot of Mass Effect. There's actually quite a few episodes on the channel where I have Mass Effect. I have nothing against making a Mass Effect series, though. Absolutely not.
I'll take care of this.
Big fan of Mass Effect. more people love Mass Effect than Last of Us. I don't know if that's true. Mass Effect doesn't have a TV series, and that TV series has already been renewed for a part 2. So I would venture to say, especially now, there's a lot more Last of Us fans than there are Mass Effect fans. Doesn't mean that couldn't change at some point, but I wouldn't say it's the case right now. Good Lord, it's just traps galore, huh? Good Lord. I mean, yeah, but I don't think we can really make a judgment call on that yet, because Mass Effect doesn't have a series yet. They gotta have a series first to compare to Last of Us before we know which one people prefer. Because they don't remember how good Mass Effect was. I didn't know this till last year. There's a Mass Effect anime. Is there a Mass Effect anime? I know there was a comic book, but I don't remember there being an anime. And if so, have you watched it? Was it any good? I still haven't watched the Dragon Age cartoon that came out recently either, now that I think about it.
I'll take care of this.
I think Andromeda hurt the brand as far as new games coming out, but I think Mass Effect continues to be just as popular as it was before, which is why so many people are interested.
Is your ignorant farmer winking at me?
Which is why so many people are looking forward to the 5th one. Like, honestly, as bad as things have been, if the 5th one is on point, we're going to be right back in business. It's like nothing ever happened.
I see great potential in you, Shoti.
I see great potential in you, Shoti. I don't talk about what happened between me and Jack. Yes, there's an anime, but cheaply made, so it wasn't all that great. See, I was never into Starship Troopers. That was kind of before I got into sci-fi. I missed that boat. Oh. Yeah, I vaguely...
It hurts. Just a smidge.
Oh, wow. Wow, automatically injured her. That's great. I vaguely remember this, and yeah, I wasn't interested. I didn't even like James Vega as a character, to be honest with you. I felt like at this point in the game, you shouldn't still be making, you know, maybe that's selfish of me to say. I was like, you shouldn't still be making characters for the people who have no idea. No, go back. We're
When
going,
the wheel has ground you all to dust, only I remain.
I felt like they should focus on the folks who had been playing and not trying to oh, we need to do this all at the same time.
Speak freely. Not a problem, Captain.
So you there, you there,
Yes?
you here. Why are we sneaking?
Keep it down.
And then
Yeah.
you. All right. You.
I'll take
You. 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 There we go. On the altar, you see, before you rest, a spiked hammer and a kith skull gone yellow with age. Examine the altar. Wrought of ancient stone, this altar has seen better days. Though it's remarkably clean for where you found it, its base is riddled with cracks, and the grasping metal hands in its corners are listing to the right. Examine the skull. The skull is of kith origin and clearly ancient, having grown brittle and fragile with time. Embedded in its forehead is a strange stone, Its immediate purpose is unclear. Examine the hammer. The hammer is scored with deep gouges and marred with spots of rust. Its significant half and fine steel head suggests the hammer might have once been a quality weapon of war, but it has surely seen better days. Pick up the skull. If carefully, lift the skull from the altar. A spiked hammer rests on the altar before you. Lift the hammer from the altar. You gingerly take the hammer. Testing its weight in hand, you discover its prize surprisingly well balanced. The great stone door behind you slams shut with a floor-shuddering bang. Sand begins to pour into the room through holes high in the wall. Oh, careful in this puzzle. You could lose someone here. Don't spoil puzzles through. I'll be able to get through this. Sand pours into the room, pulling at your ankles and rising higher with every movement. The only way out is a sealed door behind you, and it's sealed tight. Might attempt to open the door. You grip the edge of the door and pull. The door grinds open an inch. Push harder. With a cry of exertion, you shove the door open a few more feet. There might be just enough room for the rest of the party to squeeze through the gap. Heave the door open. You shove the door, muscles straining against the weight. The sand rises to your knees. You throw the door open and hold it in place while the rest of the party makes their escape. When everyone is safe, you dart out into the hallway. The door slams shut behind you. No problem. He will lose the chance to took it if not. Take the skull first. Oh, well, luckily I did that. Like the Dead Space animate, that was pretty good.
You reek of that hagfish you carry. Dispose of it at once.
All right.
Let's see what we found. I'll have
Does that puzzle, it happens pretty much no matter what, right?
I was chewing through Cad Newer's foundation long before Aothas finished the job.
Wow. It's nice having somebody on the team who specializes in might. What's this? Hey. All right, that's done. Is that the island? Hey. Traps galore. All right. What's going on here? The path winds up into the hills, narrowing to little wider than a cart. The cliffs offer a sheer drop down into the crashing sea, the water foaming white where it throws itself against the rocks. You realize that what you initially took to be several large, lumpy stones are in fact eotins, two-headed monstrosities. As you watch one of them absent-mindedly lifts a boulder and hurls it into the sea. The eotins guffaw, their laughter guttural. Speak to the wilder. The eotins grunt as you approach. Pressing against the stone, they push themselves to their feet. Food at last, one bellows happily. They have heavy tree chunks over their shoulders. Bluff, you know your friends have been hiding food from you, right? What? Both of the eotins roar, looking at one another. You hid food? They asked. Have not, they shouted in unison. Bluff, my friend here saw it happen. It's true, one of the eotins shouts. You can't trust an eotin. You are an eotin, the other shouts in response. One of the eotins swings at the other, a wild blow that glances off the second shoulder before crashing to the rock, shaking the cliffs. The other grabs onto the attacker and the pair struggle. Stones drop around you. The first eotin loses his footing and for a sickening moment seems suspended upon the edge of the bluff, arms cartwheeling in the air. It grabs the arm of the first as it falls, and the pair plunge together into the sea below. The path is left mercifully quiet. That's awesome. Oh yeah, Robert. Getting charmed in this game is no joke, which is why I'm saving that vampire area for last. Because that's what they do. They just try to charm you over and over and over and over again. As you descend from the high mountain pass, you find a small camp nestled in the sand. Tents, tired horses with their legs camped out, campfires crackling. It seems far too active for an ambush to be in wait. A small group approaches, a motley band of kith bearing quality arms and armor. The foremost, a deeply tanned dwarf, raised a hand in greeting. You've come down the pass, he asks. Don't suppose that means you've dealt with those filthy Eotans, does it? I dealt with them. Permanently. The woman claps. Outstanding. Best damn news I've heard in weeks. The Amwa standing behind the dwarf's sides. And here I thought we'd have an opportunity to test our mettle on this venture. The rogue pale elf glances at her. Death finds us all the time, Wochka. No need to rush to his embrace. The dwarf gestures towards the tents. Seeing as you've gotten our whole venture started up again, the least we could do is let you share our fire for a spell. Join their camp. You step into the camp and come to sit beside a fire. Although it looks like they intended to put it out before you got there, the Amwa feeds at another log. The dwarf gestures to a pot hanging over the flames. Got some stew left, fish and vegetables. Nothing fancy. Know anything about this island? The explorer shakes her head with a snort. Hardly seen most of it. Come on land a few miles that way. She jerks a thumb over the western coast. Yeah, I agree. There's no opportunity to really try to converse with them in a way where you can bring them on your side. Nah. I mean, I would prefer a whole faction of vampires, to be honest with you. God's benighted Eotin prevented us from going any further. The Valiant grouses, and the Orlan's ear bounce with her vigorous nod. The dwarf smiles. We're looking for some ruins that are supposedly out here. Island so desolate, though, it's hard to imagine anyone building on it. It's certainly sandy. Thanks. Sean, what's going on? How are you? The Valiant laughs. A warm, quick sound that slips away as quickly as it appeared. Ah, quite true. I've sand in places I didn't know I had. I weep for the women who will know me after this place. The Earl shakes her head. We all weep for the women with the misfortune to know you. Jealousy, he winks at you. Midge resents my innumerable conquests. Midge crosses her arms in raspberries. Hardly. I'd like to know more about your company. The dwarf taps the scar on his dusky chin. Well, we formed in the Living Lands. It's where Midge and me hail from. She gestures to the short Orland. She's our mind breaker. Franco here is from Old Valia, a sworn brother to the Carlzi Palladini. A tall man clings a gauntlet against his breastplate and bows at the waist. Xandrin gestures to the pale elf. That's the soldier from the White That Wins. He has the magic, and Wochka, she nods at Island Amwa, left Raltime when she ran out of things to put her axe in. Anyone else you see around's hireling, but still some of the best. We've been all over the Living Lands and Deadfire both. Midge grins. Right now we're drawing coin off of a dear noble as members of the Deadfire Archipelago Explorer Society. The Orland chuckles quietly, more or less. I'm sure, what are the Living Lands like? Xandrin inhales deeply. Absolutely incredible. You've never seen so much green. Birds every color of the spectrum. Lizards like living statues of Jim. And the hunting. Didn't know how much I'd miss it until I left. Midge nods along pensively. Sure, half the plants would like to try to eat you, but at least there's something to see. She scowls out at the desert. Why'd you leave? Xandrin breaks her gaze, turning her attention to the campfire. Her dog died, Lysidra states simply, as if noting the weather. The dwarf winces. Fang's a wolf, not a dog, and a good one besides. I keep him with me. She rests a closed fist between her breasts. Always will. Eat and rest. You eat with the explorers, sharing tales over the dying fire. Eventually you call it a night, and they offer you a fallen comrade's tent for the evening. Waking up, you thank the group and take your leave. They wish you safe travels. Well, isn't that nice and wholesome? Did I do the Corroded Wasteland? I must have, because it's allowed me to name it, so we're good. Time to roll up out of here. The vampires are the crew of Lucia Riven, too. What a missed opportunity to make a secret faction for the ending. Hey. I think Obsidian probably decided we got enough on our plates. There's a way. Hee-haw, and the wind there. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's just regular stuff. We're good. Excellent. Okay. Quick save. Now, let's go here and deal with this area. Wait, actually, hold on. Yep. Had a feeling went back to water again. You know, the more I think about it, the more I agree. It really doesn't make sense that they're so against water. Damn, definitely gonna have to buy some liquids when we're back in Nekataka. How's the food? Me? On the Deadfire way. All right. Whoa, what are you? Okay, you're ignoring me. I'm gonna ignore you. You find two of your crew members playing a game in the hold. You can call Lucia Riven now, don't you? You have all you need. That's good. Good question. I'm gonna look at that. Oh, this. I don't want to read through this. They're just playing a gambling game. Sure, I'll play around. I've never understood what determines whether or not you can even do this. Take aim at the Orland's ears. Take aim. Take aim. I win. Once I get through clearing all the fog, I'm gonna look at the quest. I don't remember if I have everything I need already. Bam. Okay. All right. Now, let's go ahead. Say that. Looks like the Cat in the Hat character. I agree. Let's see. So, Principe. Wait, what? His captains are not locked in the Crookspur dungeons. I freed all his captains. Speak with Darkozy Oath. Speak to Darkozy Oath with Ingolia do Espris at sea. Okay. Sure, I guess I can give that a whirl. This would be a quest item, right? Here we go. Speak the oath. The Ingolio de Espris pulses in your grip, thrumming with power. It rattles in his sheath, and for the first time in 200 years, the blade is drawn free. You wield the sword as your voice echoes across the ocean, eerily rising in volume rather than fading. I'm not going to read that. White fog, cold as the grave, churns up from the sea. It swells up and over the sides of Normandy, right as you hear the sound of a galleon approaching. The groaning of centuries rotted wood turns into the groaning of the undead. While the galleon flanks you, Lucia Ravane cuts you a look through the thick fog, her fleshless face lit by the flames burning in the hollowed eye sockets. Then the Death Guard and the skeletal sailors are boarding your ship, coming for the sword, coming for you. Well, jeez. A group of rabid undead swarm your ship, but then abruptly they halt, rippling as they part for their captain. With sure, heavy, striking strides, Ravane approaches. She stops short, fiery eyes peering into you, burning through you. She reaches a skeleton hand for the sword. Who is that supposed to be? Lucia Ravane, I'm hereby commandeering your ship.
You wish to steal the Fonferrus and the Ingoliero do Espirs from my control? Insolent bag of flesh! The only way you shall step foot on this
Lost
ship
a lot of crew
is
members
as
for the
one
fight.
of my crew.
I'm not giving up the sword.
You will relinquish it to me once I have vanquished your soul from your corpse.
I've purged your kind from the dear wood before. I can and will put you down, Death Guard. A few of the undead aboard the floating hangman recoil in horror. Ravane turns on them, and in one swift motion, eviscerates a vampire in two.
Have any of you more to say about this matter? Any cowards wishing to leave my crew? There is but one way out, as you know.
The crew falls still and mute as the dead. Silent, Ravane steps back, and the undead surge forward, shouting battle cries as they clamber for your ship. Well, I don't plan to lose any crew members, so. Who is this? Oh, Beardol. Apparently decided to just run up. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. One more shot. There we go. Time to handle business. Handle business again. Why is he not doing what he's supposed to be doing? Alright, got dug it. Alright, nothing good lasts forever. Love seeing that hammerhead shark running around. Prison mage, and you're done. Is that it? I believe it is. There we go. Excellent. With the last of undead slain, the floating hangman is now yours for the taking. Continue. Standing at the helm of the floating hangman, you signal your boatswain to head out to sea. Wind rips through the tattered sails. Rotting wood groans as the ship picks up speed. Excellent. Thank you, Tana. I appreciate it. I do what I can. Oh, that's right. This is like a dangerous little time, right? Yeah, you gotta actually take it back. So, where am I supposed to be going though? Return to Dunnage. Well, that's good. Dunnage was what I want to do anyway. My people are built up pretty nicely, Sean. So by this point, most of the main story quests shouldn't be a problem for me. It's the DLC stuff and that I'll have more trouble with. The wind carries an unusual sound to your ears. What is going on? A distant roar reaches you from across the water, raising the hair on the back of your neck. Eldringham gapes. God's alive. Have yourself a look at that. Creed thrusts a finger into the air. It's a God's damn dragon. A massive winged reptile sweeps over Fonforest, throwing the deck into shadow and setting the sails to billow and snap. Look alive or look dead, lads and lasses, Beato barks. Furl the sails, ready the power for wedding. The dragon banks in the distance, cutting a line across the horizon. You could just make out the figure of a rider up on its back. Ooh. Keep calm, everyone, and man your stations. You heard Captain Slandered, Bealdo calls. All hands to stations. Your crew scrambles across the deck as the beast approach slows. The dragon stops above Fanforest, the wind from its wings buffeting you as its rider peers down imperiously. Did you just leave your old ship in the middle of the sea? Technically, that's what happened, but no, I'll be able to switch back as soon as I turn this in. She dismounts, slipping from the dragon's back and into thin air.
Watcher of Cadnua, if I might have a moment of your time.
We meet again. You recognize the striking figure before you as the Archmage Lingrath. Good to see you again. Her bright eyes narrow. She leans forward, examining you more closely than she had before.
You've passed into the realm of death and returned since we last spoke. Or so I've heard. Intriguing. I seek a truant member of the Circle of Archmagi, Maura. She sent rather cryptic word that she'd found something of cataclysmic potential in the Black Isles, something that could aid you in the fight against Aothas. You've had few dealings with the Circle of Archmagi in the past. Nonetheless, we know you pursue Aothas, and we might have a way to help.
Insight. Why doesn't the Circle of Archmagi ever solve these world-threatening crises?
Perhaps we solve more than you think. Perhaps we simply don't advertise to the common kith how often Aora comes to the brink of destruction.
Yes, Tana, this is a character that you can meet in Pillars of Eternity 1. You only have one meeting with him, so it's not like it's a major character, but yeah. Wait, who's Mara?
A Huana wizard and a member of the Circle of Archmagi.
Lingrath gives you a pained expression.
She specializes in magic involving tentacles. It's a niche field.
He grimaces. Why would I want to help you? There's a 700-foot-tall problem that needs my attention.
I'd have thought self-preservation and the lure of knowledge would be enough to entice the famous Watcher. But if not, perhaps Maura is correct. Maybe there is something to the south that can be turned against Aothas. What if you can turn the tide?
If I can find the time, I'll look into it.
Don't take your time deciding.
Lingrath frowns. Her gaze turns to the horizon.
Maura's drive is frightening. Foolhardy. Her love of the Deadfire, uncompromising. If she's found some method of stopping Aothas, we must make sure she doesn't destroy Aora in an attempt to save her archipelago. I will await you in the Black Isles, a volcanic chain in the southeastern sea, due south of Tikawara. Don't tarry over long, Watcher.
Huh. I don't think I've done this before. Looking forward to it. As Lingrath steps from the railing, her dragon sweeps beneath her, catching her up. The great reptile's wings dig into the air, and it rapidly recedes towards the horizon. Lingrad seated steadily on its back. Creek looks to you, ready to chart a course when you are, Captain. I like how there are known characters in the universe. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. I think that whole circle of Magi actually is really, really cool and interesting. All right. To the beacon. Okay, and this is where we are going to go ahead and end it. I need to go ahead and get some sleep so I can make sure give my body a full 8 to 9 hours. Try to get over this freaking cold. But I hope all of you enjoyed the stream, that you had a good time, that you enjoyed playing. I did the best I could in my current conditions. If I'm feeling better, I might stream Sunday night, but I'm definitely not streaming Saturday night. So, but if I'm not, then I should see you all Monday evening. It's like the Witcher Geralt is not the only one who is the most handsome and able to do all the greatest things in the world. Exactly, exactly. All right, you all. Have a good evening. Appreciate you all joining in. Hit the like button if you haven't already, and take care. Bye, Sean. Have a good one. Yep, I agree.